very excited this morning because I'm joined by two very special co-hosts. They are the dynamic duo. I love them, you love them, they're Ant and Dec. And they're going to be with us all week. But first, here's what's coming up on this morning's show. It's fantastic. Roger?
I think I said in wardrobe, Denise.
What do you mean, in wardrobe?
No. What about this one? Oh, you look lovely in that.
You must be joking, man.
Oh, you're so fussy. Why can't you be more like Dec? He was perfectly happy with his outfit.
Now it's over to Phil Gill for the big breakfast news and weather.
Good morning, these are the main stories on Monday the 14th of April.
1.5 seconds.
We're on the telly again!
Hey!
Yes! Hey,
Welcome back to Monday's mouth-watering man-sized big breakfast.
We're Ant and Dec, and this is the small but also perfectly formed Denise van Outen.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm not perfectly formed. I've got one bigger than the other.
Oh, hey!
Toes.
Ah.
Okay, and that reason to watch Channel 4 was a 3-point buzzer beater, and it was from NBA Raw, which you can see tonight at 11:30 p.m.
We'll be there.
So, how are you enjoying your first morning?
It's really good, it's really exciting.
Yeah,
yeah.
got the hang of it.
I don't know, a bit
nervous,
you
but
know.
we're used to it. We're showbiz types,
Yeah,
aren't we?
yeah.
Yeah, I know. I can learn a thing or two from you
And
guys.
to make us feel even more at home, we've brought with us our Whiz Kid gag writing team. I'll introduce you to them.
Impressive.
How you doing, Whiz Kid gag writing team? What's the word on the street?
Hey.
Any gags for me? Let's have a look. Right. There's these three Geordies. I can't do this. You're gonna get us taken off the air. It's only my first one. Watch yourselves, you. Sorry,
Steady
Denise.
on, she's a cheeky one, that one.
Cheeky.
Okay, well, shall I tell you what's coming up on today's show?
Yes, why
Shall
not?
I tell you what's coming up on today's show? Thank you. Up next, it's Joe Wiley with the Lightning Seeds, cast, and the brand new chart rundown.
At
Ooh.
7:45, Richard Orford checks in at the luxury hotel for pampered pooches.
And at 7:50, it's a Britpop Big 2 with Blur and Paul Weller.
Hey.
And don't forget, because after 8, Declan will be meeting the Babelicious ex-Corrie star Chloe Newsome.
Hey.
Sexy!
Very nice, very
There she
nice.
is.
Now,
There she
before
is.
the break, Zig and Zag asked you, who is Cuba's leader? Is it A, Andy Peters, B, Fidel Castro, or is it C, Mike Flower?
Yes, but the correct answer is, of course, Fidel Castro.
Yes, of course it is.
We knew that. So if we could have the names of the three winners, please, on a card.
She's a babe. She's a babe.
Thank you,
She's a hot chick.
honey.
That's made your morning, hasn't
So
it?
the winners are, the three winners, that's maybe one of them. The three winners are Julie Wilson from London. Yes, get in! Ted Higson from Manchester.
Yes, get
in! And Philip Bishop from the Isle of Wight. Yes,
get in, the
well
Isle of
done,
Wight.
Well done to the lot of you.
The Isle of Wight, the Isle of Wight. Oh, hey! Round of applause there. The lines are now closed, so don't call us. We'll call you within the next 48 hours to find out if you're one of the 7 lucky winners.
It's Ant and Dec. Sorry, I just get a phone.
Yes,
But now it's time for our first Monday morning music feast with Joe Wiley in Snap, Cackle and Pop. Woohoo!
Snap.
I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away.
That's it for Music Snap this week. I'm Joe Wiley. See you next week.
So, boys,
like
what
that.
did you think of the chart?
I like that. I like the number one and hates number one song.
Do you?
I hate
What's
to
your
say it.
favourite bit?
It's, what is it? See me
Going
walking.
through that open door. I love that bit.
What do you think of the Blur song?
I like that one.
I
That
quite
should have
like
went to number one.
Woo,
It was up to
fantastic
me.
video. I like the
Yeah.
way it just sort of bangs against the wall there.
Good, that.
Now, after the break, we're going to be meeting our family of the week. Yes, we've got a new family. They're the Brown family, and they're from Liverpool.
Calm down, calm down, calm down.
Do that, don't do it. But now stand by, because we've got another reason to watch Channel 4. Hey, calm down. Hey.
And deposit on the baseline.
Oh, hey, welcome back to the Big Breakfast. Welcome back, Dec.
Welcome back, Ant.
Cheers, thanks very much.
Welcome
Thanks very
back,
much.
mate, welcome back.
And that reason to watch Channel 4 was a big-time dunk from NBA Raw. And you can watch that tonight, Dec, at 11:30 p.m.
Can I? I don't think I will.
Why not?
Have you got any idea what time breakfast presenters have to be out of bed? Some earthly hour.
Very early.
I won't be up at 11:30 tonight. In a few moments, we'll be meeting the family of the week. But now, with the time at 7:40, it's over to Phil Gill for the big breakfast news and weather.
Good morning, these are the top stories. The Fab before 8, back to Ant and Dec.
Thanks, Phil.
Oh, doesn't that sound good?
Thank you, Ant and Dec. On the
That's
big
it.
breakfast. Presenting. Lovely.
Hey, Dec.
Oh, thanks very much. You see, Ant?
What?
Tip-top gag writers, best in the country.
Aye, right.
Razor-sharp wit.
Let's hear it then.
Razor sharp wit.
Let's hear it then.
Peter I can't say that about Peter Andre. He's a very good friend of ours. And he's got very good lawyers as well. just sheer smutty. Sheer smutty.
Yeah, Dec, yeah. She's good, isn't she? And tasty too. But it's time now for Denise to meet the family of the week. They're the Brown family, and they're from Liverpool.
Calm down.
But let's let them introduce themselves.
Hi, we're the Brown family.
Oh, look at you. Brrr, put those clothes away. Now, are you a wannabe Spice Girl? The next Noel Gallagher?
Oh, God forbid, the next Ant McPartlin.
Yes, well, if you have got star quality or you're in a school band, then this next competition will be music to your ears.
Yes, just like.
Brilliant. So all you have to do is send your videos with your school's name, address and telephone number to this address. It's Thank You for the Music, Lockkeepers Cottages, all for Lock. Hey.
Rabble. But now it's time to catch up with Richard Orford, who's out and about as always. Where are you, Richard?
Buy, sell, buy, sell, buy. Buy, thank you.
Oh, who's that, Damon? Lots of
Love that.
guitar there.
Love
How's
that.
your guitar playing coming along, Dec?
It's doing all right. I'm up to 4 chords now.
4? Because
Yeah.
last time I saw you, it was 2. It was A and E.
A and E, and now I've got G and D in there. So, I don't want to blow my own trumpet or play my own guitar, as you say. But,
So can you actually play a tune yet? No.
No, I can't. I'm getting there. I can only play our songs, though.
All right. You'll have to show us towards the end of the week. Okay, but still to come between now and 9 on this morning's big, bold, beautiful breakfast.
Well, we'll be giving the babelicious Chloe Newsome the once-over in the boudoir.
I bet you will, and...
She used to be in Coronation Street, you know, Dec.
Do you watch Corin?
Nah, Dec's an EastEnders fan.
Me too!
Are you?
Touch the flesh!
Yes, respect.
Okay,
we got?
and this is you now.
Oh, it's me now. Sorry. Oh, my first mistake. And Vanessa will be looking at this morning's papers and learning how to make scouse, which is apparently some famous dish from Liverpool. But
You don't say.
That's all. I've totally messed this bit up. I'm so sorry. I'm distraught. I'm going home. Here's the break.
Yes, and boy, have we got a show-stopping big breakfast for you on this fantastic Monday morning, because joining me this morning and for the rest of the week are my 2 very special co-hosts. It's Ant and Dec!
Not too
I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy.
Congratulations, sirs, on your enormously successful Big Breakfast debut. And here are the scripts for the second hour.
That's wonderful.
What a great welcome. Thank you
That's
very
because
much
you're
indeed.
top celebrities,
It's
of
touched
course.
me. It's touched me.
Well, you know, we were going to pull all the stops out and we were going to book a group of girl dancers with frilly knickers on, but unfortunately they cancelled at the last minute.
Oh, that's
Sorry,
a
guys.
shame.
That's all right,
It's all right. It is all right because we always carry a spare.
Girls?
Shoot the girls! Well, hey! You brought your own babes along with you. All right,
Here we go.
Shall I tell the viewers what's coming up on the rest of the show?
Yes, why not?
Okay, we'll go on then, Dave.
At 8:13, it's the brand new chart rundown.
At 8:20, former Coronation Street cutie Chloe Newsome drops in for the chat.
And at 8:34, Joe Wiley catches up with the lightning season cast in Snap, Cackle and Pop.
And as if that wasn't enough, Richard Orford is also out and about at some glamorous location. Where are you, Richard?
Yes, good morning to you. These are new jeans, mate. Thank you.
Thanks, Vanessa. Well, we've been going through the papers as well this morning. The back pages, that is, the sports
The
pages.
sports page.
Having a look, a fantastic week for soccer this week.
It was a good football weekend this weekend.
certainly was.
There was only 2 Premier League games played yesterday, in fact Sunday, and obviously we watched this one, the Newcastle Chef Wed game, and in the paper today it says Batty's lucky escape. Apparently David Batty was lucky not to be sent off as he put 2 Sheffield Wednesday players out
How
of
many
the
out?
game. 2 out of the game with
2?
tackles with his boot.
And you know, if he had been sent off, that would have only, I know it's hard to believe, but that would have only been David Batty's 2nd sending off in his career.
Really?
Did
You're
you
a
know
mine of knowledge. John Motson here, sitting next to us. And the other game, that was a 1-1 draw, and the other game was Liverpool against Sunderland. And Liverpool won 2-1.
Hooray! Hooray!
So it's all hotting up at the top.
There
top
was
there,
another.
isn't
There
it?
was the semi-final as well. There, Chelsea and Wimbledon. Chelsea through to the final there, beating Wimbledon 3-0, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's
And
right.
the other semi-final of the weekend was the Middlesbrough-Chesterfield game. Bit of controversy going on there. It was a 3-3 draw after extra time. But Chesterfield had a goal disallowed.
No, but what? Yeah, what about the goal?
A goal disallowed. And now in this morning's papers, the referee David Ellery admitted last night an amazing blunder may have cost Chesterfield an FA Cup final place. He says he thinks he's made a mistake. And the goal should have stood. The goal should have stood. A bit late now, David.
Isn't it?
Isn't it? Eh?
What are you playing that like?
Also,
but we noticed this in the paper.
also this. Who remembers Mirandina?
I do.
Probably nobody.
I do.
Do you? He was the first Brazilian to play.
I had one person go.
That's an
I
interesting
do.
story for the viewers. Then. He was the first Brazilian to play in the first division, played for Newcastle. Now he's gone back to Brazil, and he's a coach in Brazil. And he says he wants to come back and manage in the English game, and he especially wants to work with Newcastle United.
Oh, does he?
He's been a highly successful coach in Brazil. So
I hope he does. I quite liked him.
he was good. I remember we got knocked out of the FA Cup against Wimbledon, and he kicked Dave Besson up the bum. Because he said he wanted to be the first Brazilian to play in
To
the FA
kick
Cup.
Dave Besson up the
No,
bum.
he wanted to be the first Brazilian to play in the FA Cup final, so he kicked him up the Jackson.
Naughty man. But now
Naughty.
let's catch up with Richard and see what he's doing. Where are you, Richard?
Cheers, boys. Yes, on the inside, the weather.
I'm sorry, I had
They
to
made
do
a
it.
right dog's dinner of it, didn't they? Hey?
Hey, dear me, kill me. Anyway, I bet that's not the first time that Richard's been in a hotel with a couple of dogs, though, eh? Anyway, now let's, I didn't say that, now let's, I hope I'm back for the rest of the week. Now let's check out the new top 5.
The official.
Can see it, then I can do it. If I just believe it, there's nothing to it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away.
Are you ready, everybody? Ready, everybody? Try it. And
Okay. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. What?
All right.
Sorry,
You know I hate
Ant's got a
that.
headache
Sorry.
and he doesn't like the song.
I just wanted to go.
You do that so well.
Now you've done it.
All right, you've done it now. Okay.
I believe I can conduct.
But now it's time to call and collect.
Yes.
Yes!
Yes!
Yes, this morning we are giving away videos of Eddie Murphy's hilarious Nutty Professor. Have you seen this movie?
No, I haven't.
It
No, I
is
haven't.
fantastic. It's very funny. To 10 lucky callers who know the answer to a very simple question. And that simple question is, please,
And well, this weekend the Spice Girls faced one of the biggest challenges to date. Was it, but you've got to tell me, was it A, walking in 12-inch high platform heels?
Was it B, singing live on American television?
Or was it C, recording a track with Roger Whittaker?
What's with the...
That's right, doesn't it? Speed bunny boat.
Like a bird on the wing?
If you think you know the answer, then give us a call on the,
Oh, I've
on the
dropped my
usual number.
clipboard.
You're right, you've dropped
I've
your
dropped
script
my
as well.
clipboard. The number is 0891
222 99
Hang on, I think we should do this in a Geordie accent. How do we do it?
0891 22 99 Man, pet.
All right. Wait, hey, man. Remember, calls should cost you no more than 25 pence. But if you're under 18, then please ask an adult for permission to call. The lines will only be open for 3 minutes, and you can start calling. When can they start calling?
Now! Now, but after the break, Declan and I would be busting into Vanessa's boudoir and having a chat. And having a chat, a very nice chat here with Chloe Newsome.
It's a nice picture, that, isn't it?
She's a babe.
It's a very nice picture.
Lovely. But now, stand by for a reason to be cheerful.
Ha-ha!
Hey, I guess fall is your favorite season, too. Lou, you spying on me? You're all wet, animal. You know this is the best scratching tree around. I was just hanging out. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And that, welcome back. And that reason to be cheerful was a clip from the Jungle Cubs, which is all your favourite.
As opposed to the Jungle Scouts or Brownies or whatever.
All right, good on. Which is all your Jungle Book characters when they were cubs, and that's out now to buy on video.
Yep, rush out and buy that. Now, before the break, we offered you the chance to win some videos in Call and Collect. All you had to do was answer a simple question.
And that question was, this weekend, the Spice Girls faced one of their most challenging challenges so far of their career. Now, what was that? Was it A, walking in 12-inch high-heel platform shoes?
Was it B, singing live on American television? Oh.
Or was it C, recording a track with Roger Whittaker? Roger Whittaker. But of course, the correct answer is B, singing live on American telly.
Yep, those chicks did it.
So could I have the card with the 3 lucky winners chosen at random by a computer?
Hang on a minute, this is getting very steamy.
Thank you very much. See you later. And the names of those winners are Richard Andrews in Oxford.
Hooray!
Yes, Eleanor Daly in West Yorkshire. Yes.
Hey!
And Jane Richardson in Derbyshire.
Hey!
Yay! Well done to all yous lot.
Remember that the lines are now closed, so don't call us. We'll call you within the next 48 hours if you're one of the other 7 lucky winners. And there'll be a chance for you to call and collect a little bit later on.
Certainly will.
Now, guys, how are you finding your first morning at Big Breakfast?
Good, I'm getting into the swing of it now.
Settling in okay?
Yeah,
Fine?
we settled in. We brought a few of our own things along to make us feel more at home. Do you know,
Right,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So what have you got then?
I brought me lucky kegs. I always have them when
I
I'm
have to say, Ed, you must be a big boy.
And,
cheers.
And what
Thanks
have you
for
got,
the-
Dick?
I brought me blankie.
Oh,
Yeah, and
little baby.
we also brought our crew from Ant and Dec Unzipped to work on cameras and stuff. You know,
Yeah.
make us
Your
feel
own
it.
crew?
Yeah, they were over there.
Hi,
actually,
guys.
Oh,
how are you doing?
typical. Look, you get that, and please just check out. Look what I get. Look, I get John. It's a good job you can't see him, actually.
Anyway, and now in just a moment, we'll be snuggling up to ex-Curry star Chloe Newsome, won't we, answer? There she is.
She's a babe.
She's a babe. But now, with the time at 8:22, it's over to Phil Gill with the Big Breakfast News and weather.
Good morning. These are the top stories. Buckinghamshire.
Thanks very much.
Now, we've broken into Vanessa's boudoir this morning to snuggle up on the bed with ex-Curry star and babe. Chloe, how are you?
Babe?
You are, though.
Babe, you are, babe. Welcome to the Big Breakfast.
Thank you.
Now, I've just got to say, this is the first time we've ever done an interview before.
Oh, first time I've
Will you be gentle with us?
Will you please?
Well, I don't know.
Be very gentle.
I haven't decided
We will be
yet.
gentle with you, won't we, Dick? Hey.
Yeah, we will. Now, let's hear all about Curry, because you started that when you were 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, it's one of the biggest soaps, you know, in Britain. What was it like to start in that at 14 years old? How did it feel?
I suppose it's kind of weird in a way because it's a household name and and you kind of got standards to live up to. But I never watched it before I was on it, so
really?
yeah, no.
It must be difficult to miss something like Curry, though, isn't it?
I don't know. When you're young, it wasn't so trendy when
Yeah,
I
I
was young.
suppose
I mean, it's got more.
But did you watch
popular
EastEnders then?
now.
Or Brookie?
I think I probably watched Neighbours or something like that.
I did. I used to be a Neighbours fan. It's went a bit downhill now when I'm actually Neighbours.
It's
I have to say.
appalling. I have to say.
Don't mince your words there.
No,
Don't mince your words.
don't beat around the bush. So what would you say is your favourite memory of being in Coy then?
Favourite memory?
Just getting on with the cast.
I've been told you want an anecdote now for this.
I wouldn't mind one, like, yeah.
If you could help us along with that.
Really couldn't think of one other than once when I got caught. There was a big Rovers scene, absolutely everybody in it. Vera had just won the lottery. And I thought I wouldn't be missed if I slipped out to go to the toilet, and I got caught. And everybody took the mickey out of me when I came back because I'd been on the toilet and I'd been...
Did you keep your microphone on?
No, I managed to switch it off. Yeah.
That's the worst. That's the worst when you go to the loo.
You've done that one then, have you?
I've done that one before.
So everybody listening. So
is that why you left then? What, they sacked you?
Because I was so embarrassing. Yeah.
So we
I was
heard
so
you in the loo
humiliated, I couldn't
and you
live
have
it
to go.
down.
One thing I've always wanted to know about the Rovers, you know when you're doing scenes and that, do you actually drink real alcohol?
No, it's very weak shandy.
Oh,
Is it? That's all Dec can drink before he falls over.
Well, I always thought if I ever was in Cora and like I did a scene in the pub and it took ages to get right, by the end you'd be legless if it was real.
Yeah, you would if it was real, wouldn't
Wouldn't you though?
That's probably why it's not.
Good plan.
Probably is
Good
Dec.
plan.
So did you get loads of leaving presents and stuff when you left?
Yeah, I got some gorgeous leaving presents.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you get on well with the cat? I mean, because when we done Biker, we got on really well with
Yeah.
You know, it's like people always say it's like one big family, but it is really, isn't it? So
Yeah,
when
everybody
you're for that
thinks,
long.
yeah, you're lying.
Yeah.
Little
Yeah.
son.
But it's kind of true, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, in a way, because, like, obviously you all fall out and everything,
Yeah.
and you all say you hate each other's guts, but when it comes down to it, when you have to leave, it's kind of like, it's really sad, and everybody's like, I'm going to miss you. And
So what are you doing now, then?
So you've left that now?
I'm sort of in preparation for making a film. I'm in meetings about it.
Oh, really?
It's exciting.
Yeah, it should be, if it all comes off.
And you're also in the 5th series of Sharp, aren't you? With
Yeah,
Sean
yeah,
Bean?
yeah.
How was that then?
That was pretty hairy, but really good. In
Was
the end,
it?
it was really good fun.
Tell us what you played in Sharp.
As if you don't know.
No, just tell us for the benefit of the viewers at home.
I played Sharp's calendar girl. No, I was a prostitute.
Which is such a contrast from what your character in Coronation Street. Was that a conscious move to do something like that, or was it?
I don't know. It's not as conscious as everybody's making out. People have said she wanted to get rid of her squeaky clean image, which isn't true at all.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, I left that character behind, and
Yeah.
I hope people can just accept that. But accept it.
Yes.
But,
Take it, all right.
Yeah. But no, I suppose it was a bit of a challenge, you know. But
So obviously being a prostitute, and do you ever do any sex scenes and stuff?
Oh, Anthony, must you dwell on
Well,
that?
I'm just asking, aren't you? Hey, you all want to know out there, don't you? That's what we want to know.
no, it's only you.
Oh, well, okay. Well, just tell me. Nobody else is listening anyway. So you had to do them, yeah? And how did you find them?
Them.
They had to do lots of them.
No,
No,
you said
A,
them. I
A.
said A.
Okay. You
Yeah.
had to do.
What was it like?
It was really scary, but we ended up sort of turning it around and just having a laugh.
Yeah.
You know, it's either laugh or cry, and
Yeah.
luckily hysteria set in.
So what do people give you tips on how to look good with like your kit off on the telly? Do you know what I mean?
I don't need tips.
No, obviously you
Darling.
don't. I'm just thinking, if I had to take my kit off on the telly, I'd probably, look a bit, worse for wear. So we probably have to reposition the lights and stuff. But
How do you do it though? How do you actually look sexy on telly with it? Because you can't be like.
Don't move too swift, because things might wobble. Move gracefully.
you're like that. If you're going to show your bum, you'd
There
do
are
that.
certain angles, yeah.
Yeah, all right. Then. I can do it, Dec. I can do it. Well, thanks for joining us on the bed, Chloe. Thanks
Not
very
at
much
all.
Thank you.
for being the first person we've ever interviewed.
Oh,
fantastic.
I'm honoured.
I enjoyed that. I really did enjoy that. Where are we going now?
Thank you. We're going after the break. We'll be catching up with Richard Orford and his celebrity pets. But now stand by for another reason to watch Channel 4.
That's right, you ain't gotta go.
Just to make sure you don't spill nothing on the jacket, MC Hammer needs it back.
Breakfast. It's Ant and Dec. We've got a whole host of stars here this morning. We've also got Chloe Newsome. She's a babe, she's a babe. Yep, and that reason to watch Channel 4 was a clip from Hanging with Mr. Cooper, which you can see here on 4 at 6 p.m.
Mr. Cooper.
Mr. Cooper.
Mr. Cooper.
Mr. Cooper.
Is that good? Mr.
Yeah,
Cooper.
very good, Mr. Cooper. Now, if you're a fan of Cast or the Lightning Seeds, stick around because our very own Joe Wiley
Ready for a fight?
will be catching up
We'll
with
be
them.
doing them.
We'll be doing them in a little while on Snap, Crackle, and Pop. Cackle.
Second mistake.
And I've done none. But first,
Yes.
it's over to Richard, who, as always, is talking the rich and famous and the dogs.
Cheers, mate. Yeah, good morning. Elmwood exclusive hotel for dogs. Great missing.
Well, the thing is, you're just naturally so much better.
He's made loads of mistakes, hasn't he?
I
You know
know.
what I mean? He's to 2 already. He's
I know, but
terrible.
the thing is, I don't think we should have him in tomorrow morning.
Welcome back.
welcome back,
Coming up after the break later on, Vanessa will be learning how to make an authentic Liverpudlian
me?
dish. Which,
What do you mean,
hold on. Oh, Declan, what are you playing
Dec,
out like?
it's not a toy.
Put it down, will
Mate,
you?
costs thousands of pounds.
Just running around like a
No,
little
just
kid,
sit
making
down.
mistakes.
Come on.
Sit down, will
See,
you?
I told you, man.
Are you
He's
telling me,
rubbish, hopeless.
I won't sit
Lose
with
him.
him.
I think we should bury him under the patio.
I'll tell you, the battery's out of his alarm and he won't be here tomorrow, don't
Yeah,
you worry.
that's right. So you
But
just
now,
behave yourself.
stand by after the break for a rather better reason to watch Channel 4 than Dec.
That goes into the making of great men.
Oh, that's especially complimentary coming from you, Mr. McMahon.
Did you know that I was the first advertising man of the year 25 years ago?
No, that's quite an honor, sir.
Not really. I started the thing and elected myself.
Welcome back to the Big Breakfast, and that reason to be cheerful
Bewitched.
was Bewitched, which you can see straight after the Big Breakfast at 9 o'clock. But now, with the time at 8:44, it's over to Phil Gale for the Big Breakfast news and weather. Phil.
Good morning, these are the top stories. Detectives are studying a possible link between the murder of a woman in Buckingham. That's it for today. Back tomorrow.
Thanks very much, Phil. Yes, we'll see you tomorrow.
Cheers, Phil.
Now, before the break, we offered you the chance to win some guidebooks. Is that right? Books?
Books.
All you had to do was answer a simple question.
Yes, Bruce Willis and Demi Moore are reported to be moving into which London landmark for quiet romantic weekends away?
Oh.
Is it A, the Post Office Tower, B, Buckingham Palace, or C, the former Greater London Council building?
Well, I'll tell you if you want to know. Yes, the answer was C, the former Greater London Council building. And the winners are John Gordon in London, Geraldine Blue in Leicester, and Jean Spencer in Hampshire. Hooray! Well done, Jean. She's been wanting to win this for ages. Well
Now,
done.
lines are down closer, don't call us. We'll call you within the next 48 hours if you're one of the other 17 lucky winners. And there'll be a chance for you to call and collect tomorrow.
Certainly will.
Certainly will. But now we've just got to say thanks very much to all our guests today. Thanks a lot to Chloe Newsome.
Yay! Thanks to Margarita Pragatan.
And thanks a lot to everybody who's been on the show. And thanks a lot to Richard, who's out there.
He's out there a fantastic day on tomorrow's show. We've got Zig and Zag with Joe Pasquale, Val Kilmer in Snap, Cackle and Pop, and the Irish megastar Daniel Donnell will be here in the house. That's the Big Breakfast tomorrow, 7 till 9.
See you later. I'm Anthony Ant McPaul.
I'm Declan Dec Donnelly.
And I'm Denise very lucky Van Outen, if you know what I mean. Yes, because all week I've got these guys helping me present the show. It's Ant and Dec, and they're lovely. So come on, guys, tell us what's coming up on this morning's show. You've got lovely
Okay, Denise. Right, well, after the news, we've got 20 minutes of alien antics with Zig and Zag.
At 7:30, Snap is on its best behaviour to meet Val Kilmer at the premiere of The Saint.
At 7:45, you could win some Fab Festival tickets and stay in a tent whilst you're there.
Hey.
And our brand new competition, Chuck a Duck. But can I just say, right, Dec, you made a couple of mistakes yesterday, mate.
Yeah,
in fact, we've made this board, right? called Dec's Boobs. And you were awarded 2 raspberries yesterday.
Yeah, it was only 2 little mistakes.
No, but we'll be giving you raspberries for your mistakes today. But can I just say he hasn't made any so far?
He hasn't made any mistakes! Don't worry, Dec, I do love you.
Okay.
More than I like Ant. Because you're sexy. Sorry, Ant. Okay, now with the time at 7:01 for the first time this morning, let's go over to Phil Gale for the Big Breakfast news and weather.
Good morning, these are the main stories on Tuesday the 15th of April. Britain's strong.
Hey! I'm Denise van Outen.
I'm Declan Donnelly.
I'm Ant McPartland, and that reason to watch Channel 4 was a clip from the terrific Tintin, which you can see this morning at 11:05.
Yes.
I'll be tuned in.
Will you?
I'll be tuned in too.
Solar.
Okay, now still to come on this morning's show.
At 7:30, Snap meets the saintly Val Kilmer.
At 7:45, Richard gets into his high-speed stilettos as he tries his hand at drag racing.
And at 8:20, we'll be meeting the rock and roll animal, Daniel O'Donnell.
Hey!
Now, before the break, Zig and Zag asked you...
who played Ace Ventura?
And the correct answer was, please, Ant?
Well, of course, it was Jim Carrey, wasn't it?
Hey! And our sexy girl is just coming in now.
Oh, yes.
With the names of the first 3 people chosen at random by the computer.
Oh, yeah. All right, did you sleep in?
Hey!
And, I know she did. But anyway, the three winners this morning, shut it. The 3 winners this morning are 1, Tim Henderson from Newcastle.
Hey! Geordies!
2, Vicky Connerby from Rugby. Hey! And 3, Scott Jones from Lancashire. Well done.
Lancashire.
The lines are now closed, but we'll call you in the next 48 hours if you're one of the other 7 lucky winners who've got the video and the cuddly toy.
You're doing very well this morning. You haven't done anything wrong.
No, not yet.
Okay, now don't worry if you weren't a winner then, because you could win later on this morning some tickets to the B97 concert. Just take a look at this. Yes, where you could go and see the likes of Blur, The Prodigy, Cooler Shaker, Ash, Manson, my favourite's Dodgy, and a whole host of the other best bands in Britain.
Well,
fantastic
I
competition.
have to say, like, I'd love to go there. I'd love it. I'd love to win it. I'd love to win it, but only if I had the chance to see them in Chelmsford or Leeds on the 16th and 17th of August.
And if Vicky's going, of course.
Yes, and if Vicky's going, and only if I could stay in 5-star accommodation like this here.
That's not 5-star accommodation, and that's a tent.
Yeah, but if you stick your head out, you can see 5 stars, can't you? Hey!
I walked into that one.
You did, didn't you?
Oh, dear me.
Okay, well, you could be on your way to winning that. In today's competition, Chuck a Duck. It's a brand new competition, and it's an absolute quacker.
Alrighty, we're outside for this one. Over to the pool, and as you can see, the pool's being invaded by ducks this morning. Now, some of them are going to be chucked out, as the name of the game suggests, and all you have to do is ring in and predict how many ducks are going to be chucked up.
Now, the duck season begins at approximately what, Dec? What?
In about 15 minutes.
7:45? And if you want to win some tickets to see a whole host of bands, all you've got to do is ring this number.
80891
44 77
What was that? That's 0891 Well, you can read it anyway, can't you? Calls cost no more than 25 pence, and if you're under 18, ask the permission of an adult before you use the phone.
Hey, Dec.
What?
Do you want to hear my duck guy?
I'd love to, yeah.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Right, this duck goes into a chemist, right?
Yeah.
And he says, I'd like some lip balm, please.
Right.
And the chemist says, how would you like to pay for that? And the duck says, just stick it on me bill.
I've heard that one before. Now it's time for Snap, Cackle and Pop. I'm sorry.
Snap. Cackle. Go see the movie.
It was worth a try, but Val was giving nothing away.
Cackle.
The Saint opens nationally on Friday and is a must for...
Go see the movie.
Hey, it's the Saint.
Go see my movie.
You know Val Kilmer plays the Saint, right?
Yeah.
But who plays Gravesy?
Hey! I just got that. Now it's time to meet the family.
Hi, we're the Brown family.
Hi, I'm Alan.
Dethroned! Do not go in there.
Do not go in there. Welcome back to the Big Breakfast. That reason to be cheerful was a clip from Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, the animated series, which is now out on video to buy. Will you be buying it?
I'll be buying it, in bulk load.
Will you?
Will I? But
Liar.
in 5 minutes' time, Robin Richard Orford will be revving up for the start of the drag racing season. That was good, wasn't it?
I like that.
And in 40 minutes' time, Irish megastar Daniel O'Donnell will be meeting us on the... What warn you, Daniel? I will.
But now it's time for the Big Breakfast News and Weather with Phil Gale.
Good morning, these are the top stories. Water companies plan blanket bans on hose pipes and springs. Back to and Dec.
Cheers, Phil.
Cheers, Phil.
Do you know what? I don't believe a word that man said. I don't believe a word of it. Now, still to come this morning, we've got Daniel O'Donnell. Get in!
Yes!
We've got Val Kilmer. Get in! And we've got the Beastie Boys and Texas. Get in!
But for the first time this morning, why don't we go up to join John Tricky Dicky Orford and ask him, where the devil are you this morning, John?
Cheers, boys. Yeah, nice intro. Yeah, I'm here at the Centre Pod Raceway in Poddington this morning. Ant and Dec for Chuck a Duck.
Cheers, Richard. Now with the... to play our brand new competition, Chuck a Duck! Hooray!
Yes?
Thanks very much.
It's the game where ducks get chucked and you, the contestants, win prizes. As you can see down here, our swim pool has been taken over by hundreds of ducks, all trying to avoid the duck hunter who's in the middle of the swim pool there. And all our contestants have to do is guess how many ducks this bloke can chuck.
Yes. So, Denise Ducky, who's our duck hunter this morning?
Okay, your duck... Stop that. Our duck hunter this morning is 25-year-old Stuart Hammond. He's sexy. And here are some quacking facts about him. First fact is he's a civil engineer. Fact number 2, he loves javelin throwing, and his best throw is 58 metres. And the last fact. And the last thing he chucked apart from a javelin was his girlfriend 3 weeks ago, so he's single. And I'm working on him, boys. I'm going to check out his javelin pole later.
Now, to make it
Get out of here.
Get out of here. To make it a bit harder for Stuart, we've got him blindfolded, and he has 30 seconds to chuck as many ducks as possible, where they'll be collected by our duck catchers, who are around the outside of the pool.
Now, Ant.
What?
Is that a duck in your pocket, or are you just pleased to see me?
Well, actually, Dec, it's a very rare duck. A very rare duck à l'orange. And these ducks, if these are collected, they're worth 5 ducks each. Okay?
Lovely.
But since it's a brand new game, we'll give you a little bit of a demonstration to show you what's going on.
Okay.
All right, so are you fully blindfolded, Duck Hunter Stuart? Yes, he's going to have 10 seconds to get as many ducks as possible. And the time starts. He's got a couple of ducks. He
started off really well.
Go on, matey. He's waddling a bit. He's waddling. Oh, out of time. So we bring our duck catchers around, see how many Stuart got. How many has he got? 2. No. 3. He got 3 in 10 seconds.
3 in 10 seconds. Now then, you've seen what he can do in 10 seconds. He's still going. You've seen what he can do in 10 seconds. So what can he do in 30? Yeah?
I don't know.
Let's go to the phones. Who's on line 1? What's your name?
Andy.
Andy?
From Bristol.
Andy from Bristol. Hello, Andy. How many do you think he's going to get in 30 seconds?
11.
11. Not a bad guess. Who's on line 2?
Maureen.
Sorry?
Maureen.
Maureen?
Yeah.
How are you, Maureen? You all right?
Right.
You enjoying the show so far?
I am.
I am, immensely.
Waiting for the kids going to school.
How many do you think he's going to get in 30 seconds?
12.
12. Ooh. Pretty tight there. Okay, Maureen. Who's on line 3?
Matthew Adams.
Matt?
Matthew Adams.
Matthew. Matthew, how are you, Matthew?
Oh, fine, thanks.
Good. How many do you think he's going to get in 30 seconds, mate?
13.
13. Ooh.
Hey.
They're all pretty close. And over to you, my friend.
Oh, 11, 12, and 13. Now the duck hunting season begins when you hear the quackson.
Hey!
Thanks very much. So, let's chuck a duck. So you've got 30 seconds here, Stuart. He's got his blindfold on.
Go for it, Stuart!
Oh, 30 seconds is not a lot of
Quick as you can, mate.
He's doing all right. Here, take this one. It's a rare duck à l'orange.
Go on, Stu. Go on, Stu. Oh, there's another red one.
8, 7, 6,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm afraid that sound means it's the end of the round there. So let's go to Denise with the ducky later to see how many the catchers got.
Come on, catchers.
Well, I got 10.
10. Okay. 8.
8.
And 8.
94.
I've come up with 98. It's 25.
25. Well, if we look at the scoreboard, we can see Matthew is the clear winner. They're going on 13 points. Matthew, are you there?
Yep.
You've just won 2 tickets to the V97 Summer Festival this year. How do you feel?
Brilliant.
Could I just say, it's 26, actually. All right.
26.
So I got that one. But he's a bit slow. So you're all right? You like that one, do you, mate?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Sorry, Matthew. So you've got 2 tickets. Do you know who you're going to take with you, mate?
No, not yet.
Take me.
Take Denise. Take Denise. Then
Please,
we'll do the
take
show on
the
our
money,
own.
in fact, if you want. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, well, congratulations, Matthew.
Congratulations,
Hope you enjoy it, mate.
Thanks.
And there'll be another pair of tickets up for grabs tomorrow. So if you want to win tickets there, call us and play Chuck a Duck.
Yes, certainly.
But this moment's Big Breakfast, Big 2, something old and something new from the Beastie Boys and from Texas. But first, Duck! Oh,
I like that.
I like that too.
I like that a
I like
lot.
both of them, I have to say.
I like them both a lot.
But still to come after the break, Snap will be partying with brand new boy band North and South. That's a Templar State.
Yeah, and my mum's going to be so proud of me this morning because we're going to meet the bad boy of Irish rock, Daniel O'Donnell himself.
That's at
That's
8:20,
later.
and
Yep.
we'll be learning how to be lean, mean, martial art fighting machines at 8:30, won't we, mate?
We certainly
Right.
will. But meanwhile, this is
Sorry.
Channel 4, and here's a little taster of what you can be seeing on tomorrow's Big Breakfast.
See you on the Big Breakfast tomorrow.
Morning.
Bye.
Outen, and I demand that you give a welcome to my megastar status co-host for the week. It's Anton Dec.
Yeah! Thanks very much, Denise. But you know, I'm starving. Do you know where two sort of cheeky Geordie lads can get a bite to eat round here?
Well, haven't you been to the canteen? I mean, they do like bacon butties, beans on toast, mushrooms, and there's not that much really.
No,
I
I'm
haven't
afraid.
been.
I'm afraid that's not good enough, Denise. You see, me and Aunt live the rock and roll lifestyle, so I've just ordered us a pizza.
Pizza?
Yeah, pizza.
That's not very rock and roll, is it?
Well, it is when we do it. Cue the band! Look at this. Look at this. Thanks very much,
This
mate.
is it.
Starving.
This is what it's all about. This is rock and roll. This is my Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Where are the anchovies I asked for? And where's my complimentary garlic bread? I'm afraid this simply isn't good enough. Take it away. Take it away. I'm sorry, everybody.
I'm sorry. Strike the band.
Well, listen,
Strike the
never mind,
band.
never mind. We can sort something out for you later
Sorry.
on. But in the meantime, let's find out what's on today's big breakfast menu, shall we?
At Temper State, find out about the master plan behind the boy band that wants to take over the world, north and south.
In your own time, man.
At 8:20, we'll be meeting my mum's favourite, Irish megastar Daniel O'Donnell.
And at 8:30, Snap gets saintly with Hollywood sensation Val Kilmer.
Do you know, boys, you're my mum's favourite. Oh, she loves you. And she also loves Richard Orford, so let's find out what he's up to. Over to you, Dickie boy.
Yes, I'm at the Santa Pod Raceway this morning. We're looking at drag racing, and in just a few minutes' time, this
It's past 8. Back to the house.
Absolutely, but I tell you how I am. I am in clover this morning. I am carousing with not one, not two, but three of the hunkiest, the sexiest, the most eligible, the most tantalising men in the world, the globe. Let's face it. Irish demigod Daniel O'Donnell is here. He's here, and he's here. We're all here. Oh yes.
Who's he, the cat's mother?
Well, I'll tell you what's happened today that's very, very exciting. I know you've been waiting for this, boys, with bated breath. Fergie's column is coming out today. It's being syndicated by the New York Times. Fergie's column. There's nothing rude about that.
You're
There's no double entendre. Yes. And we have on the Big Breakfast exclusive clips from this column, which I will now read to you.
Okay.
I want your literary opinion, Daniel, on this. This is what she wrote. Argentina is my second home. My mother still lives there. A part of me, perhaps the best part, resides there as well. What do you think? Is it going to catch on?
The best part of it lives there.
The best part? What is that?
We've got the rubbish part over here.
Just continuing the Fergie theme, Fergie kit-off plea. Fergie's been offered $1 million to pose for Playboy.
Really?
I'll give her $1.5 million if she keeps them on.
Woman's Own have offered her $2 million to keep her kit on. Right, what have you seen today?
Have you seen the front of the Sun today? Tormented TV Joe quits EastEnders. Can you believe that? Paul Nichols, who plays Joe Wicks, is quitting EastEnders because he's afraid that fame will make him crack up like his character Joe Wicks.
Well, look at you two, you see. You're a lesson to us all.
Yeah,
What does
we're
fame
cracking
do?
up.
You just crack up.
You do, don't you?
And how do you get to be this famous and the Queen Mother's favourite and be so damn tranquil?
It's just how it is.
How can we shake him out
The
of it?
Irish in me.
What have you seen here? You found something Irish
Well,
calling
yeah,
to you.
yeah. I've just realised that one of the Spice Girls has Irish connections. Her grandfather came from Ferns in County Wexford.
But she comes from East Finchley. Does
Yes,
that
and
still count?
Well, I don't know. Yes, maybe she could play for the Irish team. I don't know.
This is Baby. Is she your favourite, Baby Spice?
Well, yes, she will be now.
Could you imagine doing a sort of Cliff and the Young Ones, like Daniel O'Donnell and the Spice Girls
Maybe
together?
so, yeah.
Would you enjoy that?
Well, I might, work up to it.
Yeah. Camilla has been made over. Have you seen this?
No.
Camilla has been made over. She's now
she
apparently
looks
looking.
gorgeous.
Do you think so? Is that your type? You think so? Apparently
think she's all right,
she's been groomed. The smile is soft and the eyes are appealing. It is a homely and interesting face. The question is not so much does she look like a queen as could she look like one? Now, could she? What do you think? Would you welcome Queen Camilla?
I think it's what's on the inside that counts.
Oh! We don't believe him. Rubbish, you do.
It's true.
What you found in there?
I've got something that was on the inside and it just popped out. It's something you're not going to believe this. A 1-stone baby.
No!
I'm telling you. Can you
Never.
imagine that? It's like the camel through the eye of a needle, isn't it? That's she said.
Excuse me, as the only woman here who's gone through natural childbirth, I'd like to say that is not funny.
All right.
Okay, a £7 man baby feels like a watermelon.
Well, apparently it's supposed to be like, for a man, it's supposed to be like weeing a golf ball.
Oh, exactly. That's right.
That's
Imagine
just what
that.
I've heard on the. No, it's just rumours.
Just breathe deeply and
Just
you won't feel it. That's
music
what they
business
say.
rumours. But that's this lady's 4th giant tot. And she says that's the last one she's going to have. Apparently. He looks like a big bruiser, that one, doesn't he?
What's your favourite shape of woman? Are you a boob man, a leg man, a bum man? What can I offer?
Go more for the inside too. You know?
The inside. We just don't believe this. But it says here there is proof, and the Daily Mail say so. The proof that an apple can never be a pear. You see, now if you're an apple shape, then however hard you work out, however much you get on that Thigh Master machine, you will always be an apple and never a pear. And if you're a pear, you'll never be an apple.
You joke!
That's what it says. And this is just disappointing news for you, I know.
It is,
Isn't it?
I always wanted to be a apple.
Did you? It's a shame.
It is a shame.
Isn't it? We're going to be hearing more from all of these men later. Somehow I've gone off them during that last week. I don't know. I thought it was exciting. Now I'm. Anyway, we're going to find out why Richard Orford is strictly in drag.
Thank you very much, Vanessa. That's an interesting question. I'm at the Santa Pod Raceway in Pollington this morning for the loudest...
Oh, dear.
Oh, cheers, John.
That was fantastic. Fantastic.
What?
It's Richard, isn't it?
Is it? Is it? Oh, okay.
Anyway, still to come in just 9 minutes' time, we're going to be on the bed with Irish singing sensation, having a chat, and with our newfound friend, Daniel O'Donnell.
Yes. And Kate Chaplin will be popping up to bring us the latest beauty news
Yes.
later on.
Well, I've got a bit of beauty news of my own, actually, because I found this fantastic new bubble bath, which comes in all different types of fruity fragrances like
melon.
And pear.
And melon.
And melons.
And melons.
And what you do apparently is when...
Melons! What do you do then with
And when you're in the bath and all that, you put water on it. And this top bird here, all her clothes just miraculously fall off.
Hey!
So,
melons!
Melons! So let's have a look at the melons.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, Dec, there's not enough in here, man. We'll never get it up with it. The pool, mate. See you later.
See you later. It's what do you call it? Snap, cackle, and pop. See you later.
Melons!
Snap.
Yeah, I think they're going to do really well. They look like a really good band. What do you think, Ant? Ant?
What?
So it works then?
Really well. Really well indeed. But now it's time to...
Cure and collect.
And this morning you could be a lucky winner of 20 #1 score albums as modelled by my colleague Declan here. If you're the first 20 people chosen at random who call in and answer the question. All right, stop showing off, Dec. Stop showing off now, mate. All right, Dec.
What?
Stop showing off. And the question is...
The question is, Snap will be chatting later to Hollywood star Val Kilmer. Go see my movie. But which British beauty was Val married to?
Was it A, Joanna Lumley?
Was it B, Joanne Wally?
Or was it C, Joanne Guest?
If you know the answer, give us a call. So, are you ready for the number? Because here it is.
The number is, as usual, it's 0891
222. Sorry, I started before.
Oh, should we do it again?
Yeah,
go
go
on. 0891 222.
And you can have that. Calls cost no more than 25p, but if you're under 18, you must ask permission of the person who pays the phone bill.
Now remember, later on, me and Dec are on the bed with Irish singing sensation Daniel O'Donnell. Oh! But first, stand by for another reason to watch Channel 4. Cheers, here we are in the boudoir.
Yes.
Me, Dec, and Daniel O'Donnell, everyone!
Welcome to the Big Breakfast, Daniel.
Thank you very much.
Now, as being pop sensations ourselves, you know, as me and Ant are, we're used to dealing with fans and having fans of our own. But you've got some of the most dedicated fans in the world. You've got about 25,000 fans in your fan club. Yeah. What's it like to have such dedicated?
Well, I'm very lucky, really. I mean, I love what I do. I'm sure you do as well. And just have people, enjoy what you do is very rewarding. And many of them come to lots and lots of shows, so it's great.
And after the shows as well, when you do the shows, after you always stay around and see them and sign autographs.
Yeah, I've always done that. I think when I started out, obviously things were a lot smaller than they are now. But I think it comes from, being brought up in a rural part of Ireland, that you meet people all the time. So it's kind of an extension of that, really.
You open your house to fans, don't you? And you have tea parties every year with them. How do they go down?
Very good.
Do they?
Well, we've had one a number of years. We're having another one this summer.
Right. So
And it's like a day where people come and I am there. And, you know,
and do you give them sandwiches and stuff?
Oh, aye, yeah.
Yeah? Well, what kind of
Oh,
sandwiches?
lots of different kinds, you know.
What, like caviar sandwiches?
Well, wouldn't stretch it that far.
No,
like,
no.
we're on a small budget here, you know.
Nothing fancy then?
Yeah,
no. All right, I see, yeah, okay. So, quail's eggs or anything like that? No?
Maybe some...
Egg cress, no?
I'm sorry,
what?
Can you just stop there for a second? We're not here to talk to Daniel about sandwiches. I'm sorry, Daniel, sorry.
Corned beef, Daniel? No. I'm just asking, aren't I? Sorry, you carry on, mate, go on.
Now, you've also got a hotel in Ireland as well, haven't you? And you have fan weekends there.
No, we don't have sandwiches.
And no sandwiches there.
No sandwiches.
I'm sure you have scones.
Cheese toasties, maybe?
Yes,
I don't know.
Shut up.
Okay, sorry.
But no, I'm sure, what are the weekends like that you have at the hotel?
Well, that's when I'm there. They would arrange tours from many different parts, even Australia, New Zealand. There's some coming this year, and all over the UK and Ireland. And people just come, and I would be there, and maybe we would have a sing-song at night. Yeah.
That's nice. Now, your mum runs the hotel, doesn't she?
Yeah. Well, my sister mainly.
All right.
My mother lives near the hotel.
Because we go on tour and we miss our mums. Do you miss the family and miss home and miss your mum?
Yeah, but I get to, you're chatting to them, and I'm never away that long. I mean, the most I'd be away is when we go to Australia, and that'll be about 6 weeks.
My mum makes, I miss my mum. She makes lovely sandwiches for us when I'm away and that. No, I mean, I'm just saying, she does, doesn't she?
Nice sandwich.
All right, mate. I've heard that you also do a good rendition of it, Just Walking in the Rain.
Oh, at last.
Don't you, Daniel?
A nice sensible question from you,
Just walking in the rain. So, I mean, how far, I don't know, would you walk in a thunderstorm for? A BLT, for example, Daniel. I don't know. Hey, what about
I'm sorry, hang on a minute. I'm not having any more of this. I'm going to tell my mum on you.
What?
Mum, are you there, mum?
Yes.
Hello, this is my mum calling from Newcastle. How are you, mum?
I'm all right. I'm just listening to Aunt there. Aunt, will you be quiet for a minute and let Daniel talk to Daniel? We want to hear what Daniel has to say.
Sorry, Anne.
Now, mum, you're a big fan of Daniel, aren't you?
I'm a very big fan of Daniel, yes.
And
yes. I love Daniel.
You've actually met Daniel before, haven't you, mum?
Yes, we have, yes. Mm.
And I met Daniel as well, didn't I, mum?
You did? You weren't very old.
How old was I?
Oh, you weren't very old at the time. You might have been, maybe 4 or 5.
Good morning, Mrs. Donnell.
Good morning, Daniel. How are you?
I'm very well. Yes, I remember well. We did shows in the Irish Centre in Newcastle.
That's right.
Yes. They were great. I remember we did our first concert in the town hall, or the city hall with Brendan Shine. That was in 1984. And then we came to the Irish Centre.
That's right.
It was great.
We went to make you a cup of tea, and we didn't have a biscuit in the house, and I ran up to the garage on the corner to get some jacket cakes for you.
Do you remember me from then?
Yeah. He wasn't...
He was the short, chubby one.
Was he a big baby like that one this morning?
He was, yes.
Do you have a question for Daniel, Anne?
Mum, have you got a question for Daniel?
Yes, I have. Daniel, as you're always on tour and that, and I hear you're going to America soon.
That's right.
You know, and how are you going? Or where are you going?
We're going in June, the beginning of June until July.
All right.
Yes, this is our first long tour of the States, so it's
well, I was just wondering, you know, you're away so much and all, and I just wondered, who makes the sandwiches for you?
Maybe you would like to come. I think I'm going to bring your man here. He seems to be an authority on it.
Yes. Do you use Irish butter at all?
What's that?
Do you use Irish butter?
Oh, you know I don't use butter at all.
Do you not?
Yeah, stopped it all.
So would you mind signing a photo for Dec's mum?
Certainly.
Yeah, that's lovely.
By the way, I think I need to get one for my mother because she kind of likes you. I don't know about
right.
Does she?
Oh,
all right then. Yeah, we'll sign.
We've got on here of us, so we'll sign that. Thanks for calling, ma'am.
See you later, Anne.
Thank you.
But Daniel.
Signed autograph.
Yeah, we'll get you
We're
one.
getting you one now.
Rightio.
Okay.
Okay,
There we are.
But Daniel, if you look, right, there's 2 of us on this photo and only one of you on yours. So what else have you got to give us for our
Hey! A pork sausage and bacon sandwich.
Yes.
Thanks very much, mate. Thanks very much, Daniel.
That's
good,
lovely.
isn't it?
We're going to go back downstairs, back down and see Denise.
Thanks, boys. Declan's mum seems so sweet, doesn't she? Isn't she lovely? Now, are you a wannabe Spice Girl or a wannabe Nana Cherry? Yes, if you've got a school band and you think you...
Buongiorno.
Hello, welcome back to The Big Breakfast, and that reason to be cheerful was a clip from The Saint, one of 2 feature-length versions of the 60s episodes.
Can we have an Ant's boob aboard, please?
Yes.
Starting off, but that was starring Roger Moore. He's got a bit of an eyebrow like that. And they're available to buy now.
Yes, certainly will. And Snap will be bringing us a special report
No, it's
from...
call and collect.
No, don't try and make me boob, baby. Don't try and make me boob, baby.
He hasn't boobed yet, has he?
And Snap will be bringing us a special report from last night's premiere of the film, which was in London, of the 1990s version of the film with Val Kilmer starring in that.
And what's it called?
It's called The Saint.
Yes.
Go see my movie.
Beautifully done, lads. But now in your most angelic voices, could you please tell us what's coming up on today's show?
Well, Denise, in just 4 minutes' time, we'll be telling you all about how our brand new hobby, whilst grunting and groaning and wearing skimpy white pyjamas.
At 8:40, the sexy Kate Chaplin will be here to show us how to avoid getting white bits without going in the buff on the beach.
And at 10 to 9, there'll be more from Vanessa and the man who puts the into country music, Daniel O'Donnell.
And lots of grunting and groaning.
Oh, yes.
Okay, that sounds super, lads. But now it's time for a very heavenly snap, cackle, and pop.
Snap.
Now, being the stars that we are, we usually sleep in till about noon after being out at some showbiz party and then get up and just, have no other time for anything except show business.
Oh, yes.
But seeing as that we're up at 3 o'clock every day this week, we thought we'd fill our days with something productive and begin to learn something, take up a hobby.
Yes, we've got Alan here, who's the dad of our family of the week. And you're like me, aren't you, mate? Like a kung fu fighting, hard as nails, Kwai Chan type of character, aren't you?
I am.
Aren't you, mate?
I am.
Yeah?
I am.
So how long have you been doing karate, Alan?
Probably about 10 years now.
Oh, really?
Right.
So why should somebody, I don't know, weedy like Dec here, take up karate as a hobby then, do you reckon?
Well, it's really good for keeping fit and also it's a good form of self-defence.
Yeah, the keep fit bit, yeah, but the self-defence, as everybody out there will know, I don't really need because I'm a retired street fighter.
Street cleaner.
No,
street cleaner, Dec. But I understand you didn't do very well in your first competition, did you, Alan, mate?
No,
Right?
that's right. How did you find out about that? I actually got his broken in the first
He got his
competition.
nose broken in his first ever competition. It's a bit like Dec in his first fight, wasn't it, mate?
No, not exactly. And I think you'll find that after she beat me up, the paper girl actually got the sack, if you remember. So who really won that fight, love? Who really won the fight?
She did, Dec, she did. But anyway, cheers, Alan, because
Thank
we're
you.
going over here now and we're going to speak to Graham Warden, who is the coach of the British full contact karate team. How are you, Graham, mate?
All right, thank you.
So what's full contact karate then?
It's where you fight as hard as you can. The idea is to put your opponent down on the floor for longer than 5 seconds to win the match.
Oh, right. I see. Oh, blimey, sounds a bit rough and tumble.
It does sound a bit rough and tumble, doesn't it, Dec?
You run a club in Bethnal Green, Graham, and
That's right.
you've got a few scary members in your club, haven't you?
That's right.
There's about, what is it, 6 members of the Great British team that are fighting in
the World Championship
in Moscow.
That's right, yeah. As
Oh,
you can see,
blimey.
they're warming up behind us.
Oh, blimey. So you're going to show us something well hard this morning, aren't you?
That's right, yeah. We're going to do some breaking techniques, which we're renowned for in our style of karate.
You know when you do these, when you punch the tiles with your hand and that. So I mean, what does that do then?
Well, it's to prove just to prove the strength of technique. You've got
right.
technique right.
Right, okay then. Well, I suppose take it away there, Graham, mate. Yowza!
Oh!
Shit! Oh, blimey! Let's have a look at that again! Oh, blimey, look at that! Hey! I can't believe it.
Oh,
I
Hong
like it.
Eat your heart out. Hey, that was pretty impressive, I have to say, Graham. Well done, mate. But you've got some younger members of your team.
That's right.
Watch your feet.
So, do they do that type of stuff? Or they not yet?
The younger ones don't, not until over 16, but they're showing the basic techniques going into fighting combinations ready for fighting.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what does karate actually mean then, the word karate?
It actually means empty hand. So you actually learn to fight using what's available to your body rather than weapons.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, could you teach us then how to be like really hard, lean, mean karate machines, do you reckon?
I can show you a couple of effective things.
All right then.
All right then, yeah.
Let's
go on then, Dec.
Oh, cheers. You let me go first. Thanks a lot. What can I do?
Dec, all I want you to do is I'll demonstrate on you, you do it back on
All
me.
right, then.
You want to come in now, grab, and to the edge.
Okay.
So if you do it on me.
So just
inside grab,
boom,
and into the edge.
Hey!
Boom, boom.
Hey, do me,
Okay,
Greg.
okay, this time, all I want you to do, I'll do the kick, but all I want you to do is to kick through, here, step through, and sweep the leg away, okay?
Right, I thought you were going to kick us in the belly there. Right,
okay,
so
ready?
what, I kick like
through
that?
there, you come through, sweep the leg, and follow through.
Right, okay, so you're going to do that to me?
I'm going to do that to you.
All right then.
Okay.
Go. So I do that, stand
Step
through, what,
sweep
pull you
leg,
down.
and punch.
I like it. I like it a lot. Come on, paper girl. Come and have a go if you think you're hard enough. Now then.
And now another reason to watch Channel 4.
Okay, I think we're getting into a weird area here.
Channel 4 was a clip from Friends, which you can see the rest of that episode right here on 4 tonight at 6 p.m.
Still to come, at 10 to 9, there'll be more from our Irish singing sensation, Daniel O'Donnell, with Vanessa in the boudoir.
Hey! But right now it's time to join Bill Gale at the time, 8:43 for the news and weather.
Good morning, these are the top stories. Water companies are planning blanket bans.
Oh, yes, Phil. I'm here with the beautiful Kate Chaplin because it's Beauty Day today. Yeah! But she's not actually paying any attention to me because she's rather transfixed by these boys on the bed.
Hello.
How's it going?
All right, not too bad.
She keeps asking which one's which. Which is that? Which is Dec? She doesn't care, actually. She's not interested. Do we want any beauty tips or do you just want to climb aboard and I'll just get on with it on my own? Whatever you want, Kate, really.
Do you want to be
Don't let me crap your style in any way, please.
Okay,
please.
Leave us alone for a minute. Okay, we've got important news to tell
this
everybody.
is hot.
Right,
Okay.
let's just listen here.
This is a woman who is the mistress of world exclusives,
Right,
and that's
okay.
all. We don't do anything anyone else does on this show. Okay, world exclusive number
Yeah,
one.
all right. We got here a new Estee Lauder product, which is made out of all the sort of products that go into milk. It looks like it's in a milk carton or yogurt carton.
It does, actually, yes.
It's called Nutritious.
Yes.
And I think it costs about £30, and it's really good for people who've got dry skin.
And it has a scoop. We're meant to apply it with a scoop.
Yeah, it's got all sorts of
dry
sexy
skin.
things with it.
Would you like Kate to massage any of this into your skin?
Okay.
Here we are.
I should have said that.
No point
done.
asking, really, was there?
Well, out of that.
Oh, yeah.
That's got all the contents of milk, like curds and whey.
That's great.
Does it mean he'll smell like a Dairy Lee cheese
Sure,
triangle?
smell like
You've
milk
long
then.
eyelashes, haven't you?
Shall I interrupt this, or should we just all enjoy it?
Okay, so there we go. So
It's
we've got
a
all those lovely
precarious
things
thrill
in it.
out of this. I'm just sitting here like a green blooming gooseberry, and I'm not
Vitamin
enjoying
A,
it.
vitamin E, calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, zinc, all those things that condition your skin and make them lovely.
It's lovely
and
now,
soft.
nice and soft and you know, fairy-like.
Brilliant. Right, hot tip number 2.
Right, well, don't forget, I tell you something, I've got a really good tip here. If you've got moisturiser and you think it's going off if it changes its colour, all right? If it gets a bit, its smell changes.
Bit yucky.
It gets a bit yucky. And so what you could do with it is that you could use it to polish your shoes after that. You don't have to put it on your face. You can put it on your leather or your handbag. Or if you've got a pony,
Or your
you can put it on your saddle.
Or your handbag. Your handbag's
Or
right.
your handbag, yeah.
Okay, it's very useful.
All right, so
tip.
that's
I
a good
hope you use
tip.
that. Incorporate that into your real life, boys, and you'll never look back. Next thing.
Tip 2, right, the sun's come out, so everybody wants to get out their white flabby bits.
Yes.
And I can't do anything about them being flabby, but if you want to look a bit more brown, we've got some self-tanning things here.
It used to be known as fake tan, now renamed self-tan. You don't feel so fake about it that way.
Exactly. So if you want to fake it, what we've got here are...
Oh, please! What happens on you? They're not even saying anything.
I don't even say that, I was
You don't have
listening.
pheromones. They're just rushing around the room. I can't even smell this moisturiser because of your pheromones. What's going on?
There's a reason for it, but I'm not telling you.
Just breathe deeply. Keep calm.
Number 7, they do loads of these. I think that's a spray-on one.
Right.
And all those range from, they sort of develop between about 1 and 3 hours. Okay,
So you just spray yourself.
Yeah.
But you have to be careful.
You do.
Otherwise you look like a carrot.
You've got to be really careful with self-tans. You've got to put them on, exfoliate your skin first.
Do you know what that means? Do you do that regularly?
Yeah.
Exfoliate?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
Yeah,
Good.
Yeah, all right.
Carry on, girls.
Exfoliate your skin, apply, and make sure it's even. Make sure you wash your hands afterwards, otherwise telltale signs.
Careful of the knees,
Careful
careful
of
of the
all those
elbows.
bits that are creased. You have to rub them with a cotton wool bud to get it, you know.
But this is a scientific programme, okay? We don't just talk, we also do. And therefore,
Yes,
our mother,
therefore, yes.
Sandra Brand, mother of the family of the week, marvellous cook yesterday, today, fake tan model.
Sandra is demonstrating Lancome's latest, which develops within, well, it starts to
It is
develop in
happening
45
now
minutes.
because we can see it.
We can see.
Okay, raise the tanned arm. Okay, raise the normal arm. Okay, lower both arms. Now we can see that.
What do we think?
It is beginning to work.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
It is,
And what's brilliant about this is that it's got a UV filter in, which most self-tans don't have.
Right.
All right, they don't protect you from the sun, but that does. We think that's pretty good.
I think it's. What do you think, Sandra?
I think it's very good indeed.
Very good.
You'd
No
buy
one
it.
would know you hadn't been to the Costa Brava if they didn't look at your other arm. And then they'd know. Okay.
£13.
Right, no time for these funky razors. You can see them for
No, we
yourself.
love these. They're
But we
brilliant
have
wibble
been
wobbles.
delving into the psyche
I know.
of our Ant and our Dec.
I know.
We've got their wash bags here.
Dun, dun, dun. And this is yours, Dec, isn't it?
That's Dec's side.
Oh, yeah.
Something for the weekend, sir?
All right.
No?
Oh, hello. Foaming face wash.
Foaming? You need
Not perfume, not kind.
He needs foaming at his age.
Yeah.
pH balance, baby Johnson's shower gel.
And also, this is quite interesting. Pearl drops. Whitening tooth polish.
Yeah, very good.
You're smoking.
Vaseline intensive
Yeah.
care dry skin. Oh, he's a very flaky little person.
What's this? I've never seen that before. Vanessa. Peach strip tea.
Oh my God, I'm so...
Shame on you. This is supposed to be, this is non-smutty, this item.
What
I
flavour
tell
is
you. Peach.
Oh, that was melons, but there you go.
It says gentleman's bath lotion. You're in for a fruity surprise. You can drop it in the water. Her bikini
Drop
comes
it in the
off.
water and her clothes disappear when wet. And
Yeah.
now it's time for another reason to be cheerful.
How embarrassing.
Tonight, and that's it for today. More news tomorrow.
Thank you very much, Phil.
Thanks, Phil.
Phil! Well, that's it for today, but for one last time, let's go over to Roving Richard to say goodbye.
Thanks, Denise. Yes, so thanks very much to the organisers of the Santa Pod Raceway in Pollington, where I've been here all morning. I'll see you again tomorrow. All that remains for me to say is, it's back to the house.
Cheers, Richard. Also, thanks to everyone who appeared on today's show.
Yes, thanks to Daniel O'Donnell. Val Kilmer,
Go see my movie.
the Brown family, and all the karate people here.
And of course, Kate Shapland as well over there. But coming up on tomorrow's show, there's more undercover adventures from the roving rodent Secret Squirrel. We've got top pop acts, the Lightning Seas playing Unplugged.
Oh, hey.
And Vanessa, you're going to be chatting to Ricky and Bianca before their big
Cool.
day. Looking forward to that.
Giving her hot tips about how to behave on the day.
Okay, so make sure you join us tomorrow at 7 till 9 right here on Channel 4. You had a good day, boys?
I've had a lovely
It's been
day. You had a good
fantastic.
day?
I've had a fantastic time. We'll see you then. Have a great day. Good morning.
Tell them we script.
Outen.
Anthony McPartlin.
But hang on a sec, where's your showbiz pal?
Oh, I tell you, right, ever since he started doing the big breakfast, it's all gone to his head. He's really
It's
big.
not even that good. I mean,
Oh, yes, and I'm Declan Donnelly. Hello, and welcome to Dec's Big Breakfast. And have I got a show for you, ladies and gentlemen?
Yes, right after the news, there's a 20-minute alien alarm call with Zig and Zag. If that doesn't wake you up, now it will, I'll assure you.
Yes, at 7:30, Snap brings you the pictures Brad Pitt didn't want you to see.
and at 7:45, our new competition. Yes, a special one just for you, Chuck a Duck, and your chance to win fantastic concert tickets and fabulous accommodation.
Oh, fabulous accommodation. And after 8 o'clock, me and Dec will be meeting the blushing bride. Patsy Palmer, behind you, out of EastEnders. But now it's time to go to Phil with the news and weather.
Bulletins.
Good morning. These are the main stories on Wednesday, the 16th of April.
That was close.
Hello there and welcome to The Big Breakfast. It's Wednesday, the 16th of April. I'm called Denise van Outen.
I'm entitled Declan Donnelly.
And I'm laughingly stereotyped Ant McPartlin. And I'm reason to watch Channel 4 was a clip from the terrific Tintin.
Tintin.
Which you can see later on Channel 4 at 11:05.
Look forward to that. Now,
Tintin.
still to come on this morning's corker of a show.
At 7:30, Snap parties with Melanie Griffiths and Richard and Judy. I know who I'd rather have at my party, Aunt.
To tune in at 7:45, tune in and tap your toes to TLC and Michelle Gale.
And at 8:20, me and Aunt chat to Patsy Palmer from EastEnders. If we can understand the ridiculous accent. Call Blimey Governor.
Call Blimey Brigade! I'm your father!
Ricky, get inside, got a pub to run. Now, before the break, Zig and Zag asked you...
Which comedy duo had a hit last year with the Lightning Seed song, 3 Lions?
And the correct answer was?
Baddiel and Skinner.
You didn't know,
you did know, did you?
No, just...
Sorry, on the boot board.
Oh, yeah,
Sticks
where's the boot board? Have we got it on there?
Come on,
Hey,
not
come on, you did know.
Come on, I spat
I'll stick it on later.
I spat on my script.
Somebody's getting it.
So can I have the card? Can I have the card with
Here
the...
we are,
the
thank
thing?
you very
here we
much.
are.
It's Wednesday, 1 boot.
Oh!
Yay! Yes, the correct answer was Baddiel and
Baddiel is
Skinner.
So beautiful lady. Can I have the card with the 3 winners on? Hello, love. Thanks very much.
He's such a flirt.
She's so nice. You just wouldn't think she snores like a hog, would you?
Yes,
and the 3 winners are Sue Bain from Bristol. Hey! Barry Chadwick from Lancashire.
Lancashire in the house.
And Mr. P. Green from Cheshire.
Mr. P. Green. They were chosen randomly by our computer.
Mr. P. Green.
The lines are now closed, so don't call us, we'll call you. If, sorry, if that's not another boo, by the way, if you're one of the other 7 lucky winners. So there, and
if you...
It's not.
Boom, stick another one down.
Sorry, another boo.
I'm going home.
There you go.
Oh, no, I'm
Okay,
going
now
home.
listen, don't worry if you didn't win, because there's a chance for you to win some fantastic tickets a little bit later on for the V97 concert this summer. Hey! Where you could see the likes of Blur, The Prodigy, Cooler Shaker, Ash, Manson, and Dodgy, and a whole host of the best bands in Britain. And will you guys be playing?
No.
I rest my case.
Right, the cheek of it. I tell you what, I'd love to go there though. I'd love to go there, either Chelmsford or Leeds on the 16th and 17th of August.
Would you add?
I would. Oh, but only if I had accommodation to stay in. Like this, yeah.
Top accommodation.
Would you, Dec? Would you?
Yes, I would actually.
Well, you could win those fantastic tickets in today's competition. Yes, you saw it for the first time yesterday. It's just brilliant. It's called Chuck a Duck. Hey!
Back outside this morning, come join me by the pool, As you can see, the pool is being invaded by ducks this morning, and as the name of the game suggests, some of those ducks are going to be chucked. Now all you have to do at home is ring in and predict how many ducks we're going to chuck. It's as simple as that. And speaking of simple, and...
What?
Nothing.
Anyway, the duck chucking season begins at about, what would you say, about a quarter of the way? So, if you want to win tickets and see a whole host of fantastic bands, you've got to ring in, and the number is...
0891 44 77 44.
What was that again, Dec?
That's 0891 44 77 44. Calls cost 25p, but if you're under 18, please ask permission of the person who calls the phone bill, because frankly, if you didn't, that would just be taking liberties. You know, and you're at school all day, you come in, and what's the first thing you do? You pick up the phone, call your school friends. You've been at school with them all day. What have you possibly got to talk about on the phone to them, eh? You treat this place like a hotel, you do. It's just libelous, it's terrible.
Yeah, all right, but now it's time for Snap, Cackle, and Pop.
Snap.
Hey!
You can speak Japanese, can't you?
I can't call them, mate. You see, Denise there had a wash for once. But I tell them that, lad. No, I'm only joking, love. I'm only joking. We're coming up later on the Big Breakfast after 8 o'clock. Patsy Palmer will be here, who's getting married to...
What?
Tomorrow.
What? You're looking at... He's looking at... What are you looking at me for? You're looking at me.
What are
you doing looking at me?
What are you doing, Jake? You're getting paranoid.
No, it's in my contract, and look, it's in the contract. Look, the crew must on no account distract the male lead, open brackets, the funny one, close brackets, Declan Donnell, by making eye contact. He is clearly making eye contact with me. Look at that. Look at that. I don't see... Tom Cruise doesn't put up with it. I don't see why I should have to put up with it, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm sorry, mate. Mate, I'm sorry.
You know,
you'll have to go. I'm afraid you'll have to put him down, put him to sleep.
Come on, get out of here! Get out of here! Now it's time to meet the family.
Hi, we're the Brown family.
Hi, I'm Alan.
She's never ever touched Chris. If anybody goes by her with Chris, she's like, go away from me, go away from
Really?
me. Yeah.
She has to leave the room and everything, doesn't she, if somebody eats them?
She had a fit on Laurie the other week because Laurie come in her bedroom with a packet of Chris. Get out of my room, she said.
And so has she ever tried them?
No, she won't.
Is there any flavour in particular that she hates that...
She hates smoke.
Yes! Yes! Way to go! Yes!
Yes, yes, yes! Yes, yes!
Yes. Yes. Welcome back to the Big Breakfast. That reason to watch Channel 4 was a clip from Party of 5, which you can see tonight at 6 o'clock. Can't they, Dec?
Yes.
Yes.
I give myself a bit of a shock there. In just 1 minute's time, Richard Orford is going to be at the church where Bianca and Ricky will be getting married in EastEnders.
And we meet the blushing bride later on after 8 o'clock.
Yes, indeed. Look at these, Aunt. Look at these. My new and very expensive shoes, don't they look $1 billion? Don't they?
Yeah, Dec.
Don't they, ladies and gentlemen?
You know, yeah.
They're $1 billion, Denise. Don't give me that. But they do nip a bit.
Do they?
They nip
Well,
a
you know
bit.
what you should do? You should wear them in a bit, you know. And then they don't nip.
That's
You
a
wear
good
them in.
idea.
Aye.
I'll break them in. Roger, shoes, break them in, dearest.
What you doing getting somebody else to break your shoes in?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I missed the show because I don't break in shoes. You know what I mean? I don't do shoes.
Oh, really?
None of that. You know, I've even got Dave on. Where's Dave breaking in my Spider-Man underpants? There we are. All right, Dave. Nice one, mate. Cheers.
Cute. But now, Phil Gale with the Big Breakfast news and weather.
Good morning, these are the top stories. 2 Scottish Power employees have died and the third is in a serious condition.
Producer, what's wrong, Wendy?
That is the worst thing I've ever seen, Richard. That is just appalling. If you don't buck up your ideas, that is it. It's curtains for you.
It's back to Ant and Dec.
Richard, you're quackers.
You are quackers, mate. In 15 minutes' time, Patsy Palmer will be here.
But now with the time at 7:47, it's time to play our brand new competition, Chuck a Duck!
Yes, it's Chuck a Duck. This is the game where ducks get chucked and you, the contestants, win prizes.
Certainly do.
Over here, if you take a look, our swim pool has been invaded by hundreds of ducks. And in the middle there's a duck hunter. And the ducks have got to avoid the duck hunter. And he'll be chucking them out who'll be caught by our duck catchers over there. Declan.
Yes, Denise Ducky, who's our duck hunter this morning?
Hello there. Yes, this morning our duck hunter is called Alan Breen. He's the Dead from Our Family of the Week. And here are some quacking facts about him, boys. First fact is he's the lovely Dead from Our Family of the Week, as I just said. Second, he throws a wobbler every time Liverpool FC lose a game. And the last thing that he chucked was a karate drop kick. Hiya. That's
Thanks
it.
very much. Thanks very much, Denise. But I'm going to tell you a couple of facts if you come over here. It's going to make it a bit harder for Alan because he's got to wear a blindfold. And Alan, if you find one of these are very rare duck a l'oranges, and they're worth 5 ducks each. Okay, you've got 30 seconds to get as many ducks as possible. Put the blindfold on, mate.
Put the blindfold on. And I'm going to go over to the phones now to see our callers. Just a bit of a hint now for the callers. Yesterday, in 30 seconds, our duck hunter got 26 ducks in 30 seconds. So it's a bit of a hint there. So I'm going to go over to the callers now. Who's on line 1?
Hi, Ant.
Hello there, what's your name?
It's Bruce Davis from Christchurch in Dorset.
Bruce. Bruce,
Yeah.
nice to hear from you, Bruce. How many do you think he's going to get in 30 seconds, mate?
I think he's going to get 30.
30? Good guess, good guess. All right, hang on there, Bruce. Who's on line 2?
Hello.
Hello, who's that?
Sheila.
Sheila. How are you, Sheila? You all right?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. How many do you think he's going to get in 30 seconds?
29.
29. Ooh. Ooh.
Close,
All right, you hang on there, Sheila. Who's on line 3?
It's Ruth Tag.
Who's that?
Ruth.
Ruth. Nice to hear from you, Ruth. How many in 30 seconds do you reckon?
26.
26. All right, all pretty close together there. I've just been splashed. Over to you, Ant.
It's a bit of a tight one this morning.
Hey.
It's like, hey, Alan, calm it, will ya? Right, the duck hunting season officially begins when you hear the quacksin. And you've got 30 seconds, Alan. Are you ready? Blindfold on. All right, let's chuck a duck.
Go on, Alan.
Doing very well. He splashed them all there. Like a fish in water, but I've never seen many do it. Go for the duck, Alan Rogers, Alan.
Go on, Alan. Go on, Alan. Go on, Alan. There's one.
Go on, Alan, mate. Keep chucking. Chuck those ducks. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's how it's the end of our game. Let's go with Denise with the duckulator to see how many ducks got chucked.
Okay, duck catchers, how have we done?
I've got 5.
5? Any à l'orange?
What?
Any à l'orange?
No,
No? Okay, duck catcher 2. 4? That's 9. And only 3 of them. Only 3! Oh, there's 12 then.
How many 12?
Not very good at all, is it?
I go over to the Chuck a Duck scoreboard and I see that.
I'm glad you got that one
the
right.
winner on 26 points, it's Ruth! Are you there, Ruth?
Yes, I am.
You've just won 2 tickets to the V97 Festival this summer. How do you feel?
Great.
Great. Do you know who you're going to take with you yet?
No.
Oh, well, I'll be in the country and I'll be available. Give me a call, Ruth, and I'll be there.
She might have been silent there. But anyway, there's 2 more tickets up for grabs tomorrow, so all you've got to do is ring in. But now, the big 2 with Michelle Gale and TSC. But first, Doc.
Come on, Roger! Come on! I don't care how much it hurts. Imagine how much it'll hurt when you're walking down the job centre. Don't believe it. The cheek of that man. Welcome back to the Big Breakfast. Yes, coming up after 8 o'clock, Patsy Palmer from EastEnders gives us the SP on the soap wedding of the year.
Yes, and Dec and I will be wiggling it just a little bit when we get initiated in the exotic sport of race walking.
That's certainly true, but this is Channel 4, and you're watching the Big Breakfast.
Welcome back to the Big Breakfast as we present the soap wedding of the year. So pull up a page, boy, dry your eyes on a slice of wedding cake, and join Ricky and Bianca on their day of joy.
Ricky Butcher, do you take this stroppy, bad-tempered bird to be your Mrs. Geezer?
Cool, blimey, yeah, strike a light, Governor, of course I do.
And do you, Bianca, take this easily confused cockney coffee to be him indoors?
I want my Ricky, oh yeah, but I love him. I'll go on then.
Okay. Be it on your own heads then. And if anybody here knows any just reason why they should not be wed, and providing they give us a good punchline to the end of this sketch, let them speak now.
Yeah, I do. Why? You're making a mockery of my big day. I'm not dressed, love.
Excuse me, we've been to inordinate lengths to make sure we can stage this big do with the splendour and pomp that it deserves. I've got my best togs on, I've been out and installed a fleet of wedding cars for it.
And I just threw my best tantrum ever.
Yeah, and I've come as the Queen Vicar.
Oh, and I suppose the cake's made out of jelly deals, isn't it?
Well, it's pie and mash, actually.
Oh, well, that's all right then.
Oh,
For a minute, I thought you were taking a Mickey.
No. Anyway, still to come on the Big Breakfast. At Temper State, snap parties in Paris with Melanie Griffiths and our favourite soap babe, Patsy Palmer, plus the star and role Brad Pitt didn't want you to see.
At 8:20, Ant and I learn to wiggle it when we take up the exotic sport of race walking.
And at 8:40, the baritone Bobby, Britain's one and only singing cop.
But right now, it's time to go over to Tricky Dicky. So what's up, Tricky?
Cheers, guys. Yeah, good morning to you. I'm in North London this morning and I'm outside the very church that Rick...
The way the world is at 3 minutes past 8. Back to Vanessa.
Thanks a lot, Phil. Love and marriage go together like, well, Ant and Dec, really. Patsy Palmer is here, Charlie is here, but well fed up because that's not how you even spell Charlie, is it? What's it have at the end of it, really? Tell them. There's a Y on the end, doesn't it? Well, Brandoff he is. We're here to do the papers today. And the first thing is, I'm going to pass this actually to my consultant over here for his artistic opinion on the historical verisimilitude of that. This is Eric Cantona.
Basically, what it is, it's a painting with Eric Cantona surrounded by his manager and his teammates in a like sort of Renaissance type way.
And he's depicted as Christ.
He is, basically, and it's terrible.
And they're depicted as the apostles and archangels.
You like that?
Do we think he has a
like
slightly overinflated opinion of
well,
himself?
I mean, he didn't paint it, did he?
No.
Somebody painted
Someone
it.
commissioned it.
But, no, I don't like it. I'm not a Man U fan.
Well, I'm intending to have one done of myself as Mary Magdalene, actually. Quite soon, and you lot can be around my feet licking them clean. Yes, I think so. Now, who drinks coffee first thing in the morning?
I do.
I don't.
You don't?
Tea, I'm a tea
You're
woman.
a tea person. It says the whiff of freshly brewed coffee could be helping to save your life.
Oh.
Yes.
Really?
Scientists have previously identified the humble coffee bean as a potential weapon in the fight against cancer, heart disease, and even the aging process. But now it's enough to boost your immune system.
Well, they said that about tea, didn't they?
Well, lucky for you then. But you need yours boosted with all you're going through.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
with this wedding.
Well, no.
It's good fun?
Yeah, it is. It's really good fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
What about the dress?
Yeah, the dress is lovely. Actually, Jane Spicer, the costume designer at work, designed it. And she sort of had a nightmare, really, I think, getting it all ready, but it worked out all right.
But is it one of those, will you look like a cake, basically? Is it one of those?
No, it's really nice. It's really, really nice. Yeah, it's lovely.
Subdued, elegant?
Oh, wait, I suppose everyone's seen it,
Do you find that the fame of living with life on EastEnders is an exhausting thing, like poor old Paul here?
Oh, yeah, I was going to... Can I just have a look at
tell us about that.
I don't know what this is. I'm really upset about it, actually. I'm not sure that Paul is leaving. I've not heard anything about it.
Would they have told you? Is it the sort of show where they communicate?
No, I mean, me and Paul get on really well. I'm sure he would have said something. I'm sure it's not true, you know. And all this about, you know, he's leaving because he feels like he's going to crack up like his character Joe. It's a little bit bizarre, and that's why it's on this page, I think.
Do you feel yourself becoming like Bianca in the same way that he fears he might become like Joe?
No, I think that my accent's probably spot on, so I haven't got to worry about that. But I wish I could get away with some of the stuff she does.
Do you? What have you seen in the papers today?
I've got quite an interesting little pop story going on here. We've got Squeaky Clean Pop Trio 3T are re-recording a version of Oasis's Wonderwall, which is quite no, he says. What? Which is quite a contrast, seeing 3T quite a clean cut band and Oasis.
I've got
exactly the opposite.
And I've got can you see it here? I've just got a picture of Kathy Lloyd. In our knickers and Tyson lab. So there you are.
I've just got one thing, which is just proof of the bitchiness of the world of fashion, because Stella McCartney, daughter of the more famous Paul McCartney, has just got a job. She's been appointed head designer for the leading French fashion house, Chloe, and Karl Lagerfeld's comment on it is where is it? Somewhere here, and it says, I would have thought they would have chosen someone famous for fashion, but no, they've chosen someone whose father is famous for music. Snipe, snipe. Cutting. And now let's find out what Richard's doing.
Good morning, yes, the sun.
So you didn't go to that party in Paris then?
No.
Weren't invited?
No.
I bet Dec was invited though, because he's a showbiz star.
Can I just say happy birthday, Paul Nichols, the big 1-8.
Yeah, happy
the big
birthday,
1-8. Happy
sweetie.
birthday,
He's
mate.
gorgeous.
But now, is he?
Yeah.
Call and collect! Call and collect. And this morning, you could be the winner of 20 Kiss Club Anthem CDs.
Banging mad for it, all right. Bouncy, bouncy castle, all right. Mad for the Kiss anthems, all right. In the house, all right. Mental.
Yes.
Mental.
Yes, you could win one of these. You could win one of these Kiss Club CD anthems if you're one of the random callers. One of the 20 random callers. Shut up! If you're one of the random callers who come in and answer the question. And what is the question, Dec?
The question is, mad for it, Tiger Woods, what is it again? Tiger Woods was the youngest ever winner of the US Masters at the weekend, but just how old is he? Is he
A, 19.
Is he B,
21?
Or is he C, larger at 22? All right, mental.
If you know the answer, give us a call. So you ready for the number? The number is...
It's 0891 22 9900. What's the number, Dec?
It's 0891 22 99 larger than all right. Mad for it.
Remember that calls should cost you no more than 25
I'm sorry,
pence.
I'm just a bit too tired. Roger, dance.
Remember, calls should cost you no more than 25 pence. But if you are under 18, you must ask an adult for permission before you make that.
After the break, Dec and I will be interviewing
Mad
Patsy
for it.
Palmer, mad for it, on the soap wedding of the year. But now, stand by for a reason to be tearful.
Mad for it!
Want to meet anyone else?
Oh, I'm sorry, Tiff. It'll work out for you, I know it will.
Yeah. Sorry. Don't take any notice of me. This is your day and I'm really happy for you.
Oh, don't go soppy on me. I start crying and then all my mascara run and you have to do it again. Come here.
Oh. No. That reason to be tearful was a clip from Ricky and Bianca's big day on EastEnders, which you can see tomorrow at 7:30. And she's here now, Patsy Palmer.
It was a reason to be tearful. Does it get tearful on set when you have to do things like that, or?
That was, yeah.
Was it?
Because Martine was really kind of tearful and she's very good at stuff like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like Martine. I like Martine, do you, Doc?
Anyway, before the break, before the break, let's not get onto that. Before the break, we asked you, how old is golf superstar Tiger Woods? Large in it. The answer is, he's just 21 and he's already a millionaire.
A millionaire! And... Thanks, love. Thank you. Makes a lovely breakfast.
Do you want to?
No, I'm all right. And the winners are Lee Muckett from Portsmouth.
Yay!
Muckett, yeah, Muckett, that's what it says. Muckett. Mark Halo from Essex.
Hooray!
And Marie Graham from Somerset.
Hooray! From Somerset. The lines are now closed. Don't worry if you didn't win, because there's going to be another chance to call and collect at 8:45.
Yes, in 1 minute we'll be having a proper nada with Patsy here. But now it's Phil Gale with the news and weather.
Good morning, these are the top stories. 2 Scottish electricity employees have died all day. It's 8:23, back to Anton Dec.
Thanks, Phil. Thanks very much. Now we're snuggled up on the bed here with none other than Patsy Palmer. The biggest soap wedding of the year's going on tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that one. Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, it should be really good.
Now, is it true that I read somewhere that you said that you didn't think that Ricky and Bianca should get married? Is that true?
Yeah, I thought they were a bit too young, you know,
Yeah.
because she's only 19, and I'm not sure how old Ricky is. I don't know how old my husband is.
It's a bit of a weird relationship as well, because Bianca certainly wears the trousers in it, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does. She's a bit bossy.
And plastic jackets.
That's probably why she's marrying him, actually. She can get away with it.
Now, marriages in EastEnders don't have a particularly good record, do they? I mean, they always end up in heartbreak or something.
Yeah, I think Pat's been married about 4 times, hasn't she? And Cindy's married. I mean, she's gone, isn't she, Cindy? So that couldn't have been too
what do you think about what do you think about? He's going to hit me in a minute.
I'm only doing it on there.
Oh, you're doing on there. Oh, that's right. You watched that.
So you know the wedding's tomorrow, right? And I was just thinking, everybody's got their invites by now, have they? Everybody's been sent their invites? Okay.
Yeah, they have, definitely.
Yeah? Have they?
Yeah.
But 1 or 2 have been lost in the post then.
No, everyone's definitely got their invites.
Anyway, Patsy, sorry about that. What was it like going into work that day? I mean, going into work and you say, "What am I doing today?" Oh, I'm filming my wedding. I'm getting married today.
It was quite mad. It was, I must admit.
It must be quite weird to put the whole dress on and do the whole thing down the aisle.
Yeah, it was lovely, but we've done it so many times, and I had that dress on so many times. It was, a relief to get it off in the end. Oh!
Just gonna skate over that. What's wrong with you?
But you know people that didn't get invites for the wedding? They'll get phone calls today, won't they? Probably.
No, they've definitely all been given.
Have they? Okay.
Now, Patsy, you've been in EastEnders for 4 years now. I mean, we were just reading earlier on there about Paul Nichols being unhappy and stuff. Are you still happy being in EastEnders after 4 years?
Yeah, I am. I love it. Yeah. I've not got any intentions of leaving.
Oh, that's good. We're all glad to hear that. What is he doing? I don't know. Who's your best pal then on the set at the minute?
Martine and Sid. Yeah, both of them.
Did she get an invite for the wedding? Did she, Martine?
Of course she did.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Patsy. Anne's just really jealous that he hasn't had an invite for the wedding and that I have. He's just.
No, you haven't got an invite either.
What?
You're not coming.
I'm sorry?
You two are not coming.
I think you better leave now, Patsy.
Yeah, I think I better. Come on, Charlie.
Yes, Charlie, you go on.
Go on.
Denise, back to you. Bet you've got an invite, have you?
Thank you very much, boys, and thanks, Patsy. And little Charlie. Isn't Charlie lovely? Yeah. He's so sweet. Somebody that can be.
We are indeed, Denise. Now, this weekend sees the event, a big event in the sports calendar, doesn't it?
Yes, it certainly does. It's the Newcastle Derby game. There's a place in Europe up for grabs next season.
No,
Newcastle,
I'm afraid, Dec, you're wrong, because I'm talking about the race walking World Cup in Prague. Wow.
You're talking rubbish, man.
I am. Big bananas. Over here's Beryl Randall. How are you, Beryl?
I'm fine.
You're right. And Beryl is the president of the Race Walking Association, and you yourself were a shining light in the sports firmament, and you were the British champion in the 50s, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
Wow. No, Beryl, you can't deny, right, that I have to say, you can't deny race walking. Bit of an odd sport, isn't it, Beryl? Bit of an odd sport.
Yes, it is. But if you are natural, if you love it, it's fine. It's absolutely
I suppose.
fine.
So, what's the difference between race walking and, actual running, then?
Walking. Heel and toe and no bent knees.
Heel and toe?
Heel and toe. That's right. No bent knees. Heel touches.
And no bent knees.
That's
no bent
right.
knees at all.
No, and you mustn't lose contact with the ground.
You mustn't lose contact with the ground. Beryl, how old are you now and you're still race walking?
Oh, I'm 68.
68? So how long have you been race walking for, then?
Since 1946.
My goodness. Are you tired?
I'm a bit. I'm a bit.
Excuse Declan for his pitiful ignorance there. When's your next race, Beryl?
Oh, at the end of April, I'm walking in a Vets League. I walk for my club, Birchfield Harriers.
And a good race walker, all he has to remember is Heel and toe.
Heel and toe.
Heel
But
and
this
toe,
is
no
the
bent
most-
knee.
No, but the most important thing is get the hips going.
Oh, how many hips are my little shorts, Pedal? Are they all right?
They're not. No, not bad at all.
Not bad at all. Not bad at
burn.
all. So what are the rules for race walking? Any specific rules that we should know?
Yes, there are. We have a strict judging system.
Mhm.
If you break contact with the ground, we'll show a little card like that.
Like
If you
that.
bend
So
knee,
they come with
you
their
do
card like that.
And after 3 red cards, you are disqualified, similar to football and that sort of thing.
All right, I see. Similar to football. It's quite stringent
strict
then, the rules,
Oh,
aren't
yes,
they?
very strict.
Hang on,
very
I'm sorry. Hang on, just excuse me for 1 second. What on earth do you call this, Roger? Eh? How do you expect to break in my new shoes on a stretcher? You lazy... Get up! Get up! Get up and walk! No pain, no gain, Roger. Come on. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, sorry, it's rude.
Declan, shut up. I'm very sorry about my partner there, Beryl.
quite all right, it's
Race walking.
It's very serious.
It's very serious, but don't you think it's got a bit of an image problem with the younger people? There's not many younger people taking it up these days.
No,
is
it isn't. They're very self-conscious, but we are trying hard. We've trying to develop it, and we're trying to go into the schools to get the children to come and try it.
Well-
Once they try it, it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, me and Dec Co for it, aren't we?
We'll
We're
try
all
it.
suitably togged out.
Oh, yes, yes.
You know, everybody else is up for it. So you fancy a race now, Beryl, and you can judge?
Yes,
Yeah?
I'll judge.
Let's wiggle over to the race and start line then, Beryl, eh?
Wiggly
So
back.
if you stand up there and you judge us, and can I just say, on me right here is Nikki, who's the current junior champion
Nikki
of race
Huckabee.
walking. How are you,
That's
Nikki?
correct.
Nikki Huckabee. So are you on place, Beryl?
Just a moment. Let's
Are we
get
ready?
the.
I got hang on. Oh, sorry, Dec.
Steady on, Anne.
Sorry, Dec.
Let's get the
On
walking
your
judge
marks,
sign,
yeah.
all right.
Get set.
Go. Come on, Nick.
Here we go, here we go.
Oh, Dec's
Oh,
winning.
look at Nikki, she's up, but I'm going on there on the inside. He's through to the final
coming in on the
straight.
inside.
He's coming up on the inside. It's done.
Oh, no. You.
What about that, Beryl? What about that, Dec?
Well,
That was
look at
fantastic.
it. I know you had. You got a bum stuck out. You pull your shoulders back. You got bent knees, and you. Oh, I'm sorry. No,
So who won then?
Oh, Nikki.
Oh, well, that's just great, isn't it, Beryl?
I mean, she is a champion.
She's a champion, and I was only third there, so I could stay behind and look at Nikki's wiggle on the way. Just for technique, Nikki, just for technique, you know what I mean? So, Beryl, can I just say thanks for coming in, show us
That's
race
fine.
walking today. When's your next race?
I'd say at the end of April I'm walking.
Brilliant.
But we've got the fantastic World Cup at the weekend.
Yeah, well, good luck with that,
Yep.
Beryl.
Break a
Thank
leg,
you.
Beryl.
I'll try not to. Come on.
See you later.
See you later.
You shit me sometimes, you really do, Declan. After the break, we meet Britain's one and only singing policeman, but first stand by for another reason to watch Channel 4.
There, I'm Denise, that bird off the telly Van Outen.
I'm Anthony, that Geordie who's always on the telly, McPartland.
And I'm Declan, far too big to say my lines anymore, Donnell. Roger, words, please.
Why, I'm man. That reason to watch Channel 4 was a clip from, Roseanne. And you can see the rest of that episode right here on 4, like at 11:35. But also, sorry, 11:30.
Hey, Roger, nice balm. Hey, but still to come on this morning show, Vanessa chats to Patsy Palmer from EastEnders about the wedding of the year.
Whoa! Yes. But now the time is 8:38. Let's go to Phil Gale for the big breakfast news and weather.
Bulletins.
Good morning, these are the top stories. Accident investigator 1 before 9, back to Ant and Dec.
Yeah, get on with you, you silly policeman type character.
Yes, we're soccer rowdies and we're extremely loud and abusive. Rah, rah, rah.
Yes, so take your overgrown pit pony and clear it off.
Yes, go on, back to Cup Shop, go on. Back
An
to
all
Bobby
too
Boutique.
familiar scene at the football grounds. Yes, soccer yobs tormenting the police. Well, all that's about to change at Middlesbrough Football Stadium. Because, yes, you've heard of the singing detective, but now it's time for the singing sergeant. Would you please welcome to the big breakfast, Sergeant Mike Swing! Hey! Just stand up so I can come onto your level. How are you doing, Sergeant?
Morning, fine,
Good
thanks.
morning. Now, can I just tell our viewers, actually, Roseanne will be on at 11:35. Roger got it wrong, OK? So he can have one on the boob board. OK, Sergeant, so how do you entertain your fans?
I tell a few jokes and occasionally sing a song.
And how did the crowd react to this?
First of all, it was quite muted, but it's growing in. They're enjoying it really well now.
Yeah. And what do your colleagues think? Do they think you're crazy?
Yes, they're a bit jealous at times, but I use them as a fall guy in the jokes, and they don't like it.
So what kind of songs do you like to sing?
My main one is always look on the bright side of life, especially when Middlesbrough have dodgy matches.
All right, well, they're playing tonight, aren't they, against
They are, yes.
Leicester?
Yes,
Is that
they are.
right? Who do you think's going to win?
Middlesbrough.
Of course they will. So you're going to be singing that song tonight?
I will be, yes.
Well, could we have a quick burst of it now, do you think?
Yes,
For the big
you can,
breakfast?
yeah.
Yes, we want to hear that, don't we? Of course we do. OK, then, this is Sergeant Mike Twin with Always Look on the Bright Side of Life. Hit it, Sergeant.
Always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. Life seems so jolly rotten. There's something you've forgotten, and that's to laugh and smile and dance and sing.
OK, Sergeant Mike Twin, thank you very much. Middlesbrough, good luck in the match tonight. So, boys, what do you think of that then, Yobs?
Well, I think singing policemen are great. I'm a totally reformed character. What do you think, Anne?
I'm totally reformed as well, but where will it lead us? Tap dancing firemen?
Who knows?
Juggling traffic wardens?
I just hope that isn't my motto, it's toilet attendants.
Top tip, never work with ants and Dec or animals. It just booted me. OK, well, that certainly seems to have tamed those two. But let's go up to another tame two now in the boudoir. It's Vanessa and Patsy Palmer. Go, girls!
Hi, I've got double trouble this morning. Not only have
Stop right there, please.
And that reason to contemplate the human condition was a clip from ER. It's guest starring
In the east and sunshine covering the west. And that's the way it's going to stay all day. 4 before 9. That's it for today. More news tomorrow.
Thank you. Before the break, Vanessa and Patsy asked you.
What was the name of the actress who played Dot Cotton in EastEnders?
And the answer was, of course, Dec.
Was June Brown, of course.
It was June Brown.
June Brown.
June Brown. And I've got the names of the 3 lucky winners. So we've got Jason Kane in Manchester.
Hooray!
Dee Williams in Portsmouth.
Hooray!
And Shirley Jones in Fife.
Hooray! The lines are now closed, so don't call us. We'll call you in the next 48 hours if you're one of the 7 other lucky winners. Don't forget, there's more call and collects tomorrow. And I have to say a quick happy birthday to my nephew Dominic.
Yeah.
There's only one today.
Happy birthday. But now, for the final time this morning, let's go over to Robin Richard to say goodbye. Over to you, Dickie boy.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, I've been at the church of Ricky and Bianca's wedding all morning. It's put me in mind to finally type...
Loves that.
Well, can we just... Now it's time for us to say a big thank you to everybody who's on the
huge
show
thank
today.
you.
Oh, can we say thanks to the Brown family? Thanks to Beryl and Nikki, the Lightning Seeds, and Patsy Palmer.
Of course, Patsy.
And Charlie.
Now, coming up on tomorrow's show, our resident alien Zig and Zag meet the Supernaturals. Snap checks out the latest on the Return of the Jedi, and all that, and the stars of Baywatch too. Make sure you join us tomorrow 7 till 9. See you then. Bye. Have a good day.
Bye, everyone.
See you later.
Turn over and go back to sleep, but not Mr. Happy. What a lovely day. I'm not going to waste it lying in bed. Come on, wake up, sleepyhead.
Wake up, sleepyhead!
Wake up, sleepyhead!
Hello there, and welcome back to the Big Breakfast. And if you were a Mr. Man, you'd be Mr. Sexy.
Thanks, Denise.
And that reason to watch Channel 4 was a clip from The Mr. Men, which is available to buy on video now. Yes, it is Thursday, it's the 17th of April, and I'm Pamela Anderson.
Yes, and I'm David Hasselhoff.
And I'm Ronnie Corbett. Who wrote this?
And joining us here at our pool party are the Baywatch stars David Chocochi, Donna D. Errico, and Tracy Bingham. So what else is coming up on today's corker of the show?
Well,
we'll tell you.
Whoopi Goldberg and the Return of the Jedi top the billing for Snap, Cackle, and Pop.
Plus, there's another chance to win tickets to a summer festival and somewhere to stay while you're there.
Plus,
in Chuck-a-Duck at 7:45.
Sorry, my friend, I overlapped you. Plus, there's music from the Smiths and the Cardigans, and today's Big Two.
Big Two. Now before the break, Zig and Zag gave you the chance to call and collect 20 copies of a CD. Dec, what was the question?
The question was, in computers, what does RAM stand for?
RAM.
Is it A, right-hand man?
Is it B, random access memory?
Or is it C? You can tell Susan from me I didn't have a clue Alan was going to be there, and the last thing I wanted in the world was to cause a scene.
The answer is, of course, random access memory.
Fantastic.
Yay!
And can we have the winners, please?
She's here.
Hi, Vicky. Thank you. Cheers. She's lovely, you know, but she does not have to make a lot of noise.
And Denise.
What?
Don't tell us that, Telly.
No, on the jumps. I'm not on about, you know.
Sorry, I'm disgusted.
Anyway, the winners are Alison Watts from Newcastle.
Yay! Wait, Eamon.
Caroline Schofield from Yorkshire.
Hey!
And Amanda Wright from Notts.
From Notts, yes, they were chosen randomly by our computer. But don't worry, because there are still another 27 winners. The lines, I'm afraid, are now closed. So don't call us. We'll call you within the next 48 hours if you're one of the other 27 lucky winners.
27?
27,
My, that's
man.
a lot, Denise, don't you think?
But don't worry.
Aren't we generous, eh?
Yes, we're very generous. Thank you very much. But don't worry if you didn't win, because we've got a fantastic competition for you later on and a chance for you to win tickets to V97, the fantastic summer concert, where you could see the likes of Blur, The Prodigy, Cooler Shaker, Ash, Manson and Dodgy, and a whole host of the best bands in Britain. I'm sure you'll agree, Anne.
I would agree, and I tell you, I'd like to win that, Denise. I'd like to win that, but only if I could go to Chelmsford or Leeds on the 16th and 17th of August, and only if I had accommodation like this to stay in.
Hey, what a fantastic prize. All you have to do is to win those tickets to V97, the fantastic summer concert, is take part in today's competition. And today's competition is called Chuck a Duck.
I
As you can see, the pool is full of chugga-ducks this morning. And is it a gaggle of ducks? It is a gaggle of ducks, isn't it?
Is it? Yeah.
There's a gaggle of, I think it is. There's a gaggle of ducks in the pool this morning, and as the name of the game suggests, all you have to do is guess how many are going to be chucked out. It really is that simple.
Yes, the duck chucking season opens at 1:15, and if you want to win, give us a duck call.
On this number, 0891
44 77 44. What's that, Dad? 0891 44 77 44.
Calls cost no more than 25p, but do ask permission of the person who pays the phone bill if you're under 18. Because frankly, you know, they do work hard for their money and they can't afford just to put it out on phone bills. Like,
do you know how much trainers cost these days, eh?
Exactly.
A week's wages. But anyway, now it's time for Whoopi Goldberg, Return of the Jedi, and Snap, Crackle and Pop. Kids, I don't know.
Snap.
Not defeat me, Skywalker. I will do you.
You don't frighten me, you whizzy old Wally.
You watch your lip, you cheeky Jedi.
You can't tell me what to do, Vader. Who do you think you are, my dad?
Yeah, well, I saw...
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. It's just that, you know, we're really excited with the return of the Jedi at the cinemas from April the 25th.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. But now all this week, the Brown family have been staying with us, and they're from Liverpool. So let's take a look at what they're like. Yeah.
Hi, we're the Brown family.
Hi, I'm Alan.
Boy, am I starved. What was that for?
You said you were starved. Serena, what a lovely surprise.
Serena, how would you like to come to a neck-wringing party?
Hello!
Hello!
Welcome to the big breakfast. Dec, I can't believe that you fancy that woman in Bewitched. You're
Sure.
sad.
What of it?
We've got Donna Dioco here and you fancy her. I
fancy her.
Very sad. Now, that reason to watch Channel 4 was a clip from Beachwear, which you can see straight after the big breakfast at 9 o'clock here on 4.
Yes,
You're going to punch me
indeed.
then?
Yeah, might
But
do.
still to come on today's show...
We've still got another chance to win tickets to a summer festival. That's in Chuck-a-Duck at 7:45.
Chuck-a-Duck.
And Richard Offord's in Manchester, and we'll be finding out what he's up to in just a minute.
Plus, there's more from our guests from Baywatch, and they're down here. Hello, guys from Baywatch.
Hello there!
Hey.
And there's music from the Smiths and the Cardigans in the Big Breakfast Big 2.
But now it's time to go over to a man who always looks good in trunks. It's Phil Gale with the Big Breakfast News and Weather.
Good morning, these are the top stories. Arnold Schwarzenegger's out of action for a while. The Terminator star's recovering from...
Stunts, but in the meantime, it's back to Ant and Dec. Ho, ho, ho.
Thanks, Richard. Thanks very much.
Cheers.
What?
Oh,
Oh!
sorry. Welcome back.
Anyway, welcome back, and it's time to play our competition. But first, Dec, do your Keith Chegwin impression.
Hey, it's Chuck-a-Duck.
Yes, it's the game where you, the contestants, win prizes and we chuck ducks. Our swim pool down here has been invaded by literally hundreds of ducks, and all you contestants have to do is guess how many that this man in the middle here, our duck hunter, is going to chuck.
Now then, Denise Ducky, who's our duck hunter this morning?
Well, I shall tell you. He's called Alan Breen. He's the father of my family of the week, the Breen family. And I've got some quacking facts about him. Okay, fact number 1. He's a qualified scuba diver. Woo! He was once a member of the British Territorial Paras. Oh. And the last thing that he chucked was 12 little ducks in yesterday's competition. So let's hope you can do better today than Alan. All right, matey?
Let's hope we can, Denise. Let's hope we can. But just to make it that little bit harder for Alan, we've made him wear a blindfold. And he's only got 30 seconds, right? 30 seconds to get as many ducks as possible. Now, and our special lifeguard today is David Chocolate. Now, see these little red ducks here? They're rare. They're duck à l'oranges, and they're worth 5 ducks each. So, are we ready to go, everybody? Yes?
We are ready.
Get to the calls, Dec.
Over to the callers. Who have we got on line 1 this morning?
Hello.
Hello, who's that?
It's Kevin from Birmingham.
Terry.
Kevin.
Kevin, how are you, Kevin, this morning?
I'm fine.
How many do you think we're going to get in 30 seconds?
About 27.
27. Okie dokie. Who's on line 2?
It's Leah.
Leah. Like Princess Leah?
No, L-E-A-H.
Oh, sorry.
L-E-A-H.
L-E-A-H. Okay. How many do you think we're going to get in 30 seconds, Princess?
20.
20. All right. Over at line 3. Who we got on line 3?
It's Glenn.
Graham.
From Colne in Lancashire.
Graham from Lancashire.
Glenn.
Glenn. Sorry.
Glenn.
Glenn.
Yeah.
Glenn.
Glenn.
Glenn. Glenn.
That'll do.
Right. What? How many 30 seconds?
21.
21. Oh, okay then. All pretty close together again today. And over to you, mate.
Yes, the duck chucking season begins when you hear the quacksin. You've got 30 seconds, Alan. Get your blindfold on, pal.
Go
All
on,
right,
Alan.
Here we go. Let's chuck a duck.
Go on, Alan.
Go on, Alan. Go on, Alan.
Come on.
You get slower today, Alan, isn't it? All right, yeah, chuck them ducks. Alan, that's a bit of it. It's not as good as yesterday. Do it for the motorcycles, Alan. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, Alan, 2, 1. Malabar Town means it's the end of the duck chucking season.
Declan. Again today.
Let's go over to Denise to see how many he chucked.
Okay, duck catchers, how many have we got? Duck catcher number 1?
Only 3.
3. Oh, any duck à l'orange?
No.
No. Plus 3. Okay, and what do we have over there?
4, no orange.
4. Okay. Oh. I've got 1. I'm not doing very well. That's 10.
That's 10.
Yay.
So we go back to my special lucky scoreboard and we can see that Princess Leah will be at the Summer Festival. You've won 2 tickets, Leah. How do you feel?
I'm ecstatic, Declan.
Are you taking Luke Skywalker?
I'm really pleased. Thank you.
So, Leah, have a great time, won't you?
Yeah, will do. Thanks very much.
Enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now there'll be another pair of tickets for the Summer Festival up for grabs tomorrow. But now stay tuned for the Big Breakfast Big 2. And today we've got the Smiths with This Charming Man. And I love that song. And the Cardigans with Love Fool. So here they are. But now, duck!
Bicycle.
I don't care if you really
Yes, that's a big hand for today's Big 2.
And here's another big hand. Yeah, all right. After the break, we'll be stretching into our Lycra shorts with the Baywatch cast.
Yes, Wayne Hemingway's here with a guide to the latest beachwear.
And it's all stars all the way as we go behind the scenes at last night's Sunshine Awards with Bob Monkhouse and Anthea Turner.
All that plus lots more, and that's in just a few minutes' time.
Stick around.
Almost every time you eat...
Hello there, and welcome back to the Baywatch-style poolside party of the Big Breakfast.
Yes.
I'm Denise van Outen.
Me? Me, you ask? Why? I'm Declan Donnell.
And feel free to call me Aunt McPartland.
Yes. And we are joined this morning by the stars of Baywatch.
Hey!
They're fit, they're tanned, they're muscular.
Hold on, Dec, I can hear something.
What's that? Oh no! Well, it's It's Roger. Well, I sent him off to get a photocopy of the second half of the script, and he seems to have fallen in the big breakfast pool.
Oh, no.
My word, why? This is serious. If only there was some lifeguard-type characters all fit and ready to jump in and save them.
You guys want a cup of tea?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Well, what are we going to do?
Oh, no.
Ant?
What?
It's down to you and me, mate.
Let's do it.
Go on, boys.
Roger! Roger, I've got you! Roger! Come here, Roger! Come here, Roger!
Roger!
It's all right! It's all right! I've saved the script! Those photocopies are 10 bob a time!
You've saved the show! You're my hero!
It's all right.
Oh, well, now let's tell everybody what's coming up on the rest of the show.
Well, put the shades and the sun and lotion on because the cast of Baywatch are in the house.
And at 8:10, the stars of Baywatch learn some Morris dance.
And then I go on a one-to-one with the hunk of the sands, David Chugachi.
Hey!
And this morning, Richard's up north.
Another boom.
Rather a sticky one for you there, Richard, this morning, is it?
It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. Yeah, I've been sent so much, Paul. Thanks so much to everybody here at the Fastenex exhibition. Most exciting outside broadcast of my life, but right now it's back over to Ant and Dec.
Thanks, Richard. Thank you very much. Now, if you were watching earlier on, we revealed that the family of the week have a little secret hobby, dancing with bells on. Yes, it's competition Morris dancing. Isn't that right, Anne?
That's right, Dec. That's right.
We've got them all here this morning. Now, we revealed that earlier on.
We did, Dec, we did.
Didn't we?
No, so what we done was we invited their club
Didn't
down,
we?
the Phoenix Morris
Didn't we?
dancers, to show us like a bit of their techniques and sort of stuff like that, didn't we, Dec?
Yeah, we did, yeah. So, look over there, and who's that over there? Look.
Well, it's Uncle Morris, isn't it?
Yeah. And what's he doing?
Some kind of stupid dance, if you ask me.
Yeah, so, say what you see, and say what you see.
So it's Morris dancing.
Yes! Hey!
Very good, Dec, yeah.
You might laugh. I'm sorry, Morris. He didn't like it. You can go home.
Get off, Morris. Get off.
Well, anyway, with me this morning we've got Julie, who runs the Phoenix Morris Dancers. How are you, Julie?
Fine, thanks.
Nice to see you. Now, what are the most important things about running a successful competitive Morris dancing team?
I'd say the girls have got to be 100% dedicated to the sport and the ability to work with other children and dance well and true.
So in competitive Morris dancing, how exactly do you score, like, the teams? Like,
But they have about 4 judges. They work on 100 points on each card and they judge the costumes, arm work, any mistakes they make and they mark them down.
right. So it's like darts, isn't it? You start at the top and work your way down. Sort of.
Yeah, it's just like darts, isn't
Just
it?
like, but I mean, me and Anne, we don't have a lot
It
of
starts
rhythm.
with bells on.
Shut up. We don't have a lot of rhythm. So, I mean, do you think you could teach me and Anne, a few steps?
We can try.
Okay, yeah, sound.
I was hoping you'd actually answer in the negative to that one and say, no, you get yourselves away and we'll do it all. But, okay, we're willing to learn. So what have we got to do
Well,
then?
stand straight first.
Okay.
Stand straight, do
Sorry.
show. Right, on your
Yeah.
toes.
My toes.
March. Right.
Stop having you.
Right, that's the march.
Right.
Right, stop and you can do the kick.
Right.
Look across,
Yeah.
kick it out, go back, then add your jumps in.
All right.
So you've got to jump.
Is that it? Hey! I'm Morrison away here. All right, then now that we know a few moves, should we do a bit of a boogie?
Me, Dec, the team, the Baywatch team, bit of a Morris dance boogie here, yeah?
You dancing, girls?
All right, cue the music. March, Dec, march.
I'm marching, mate, and I'm jumping.
No, march. Oh, not yet, not yet. Right, not yet. All right, girls, we'll follow you.
Woo! Get down!
Shaka-waka. Oh, hot moms.
Match break.
I'm out of this one.
Okay, can't do that.
Come on, Donna. Go. Yeah.
only on the Big
And
Breakfast.
Dec.
And you were very good.
Thanks very much.
You were very good, Ant.
Cheers.
Okay, but now it's time to...
Call and collect.
Now, yesterday we gave away a rave CD in the Call and Collect competition, and Dec gave us a fantastic demonstration of how you should dance to this music.
He did, didn't he? He did. But today we're giving away 20 copies of This Is Drum and Bass, featuring Jamiroquai, Saint Etienne, and Goldie. And can we have Dec for another demonstration of that fantastic
He's back,
dancing?
that cheesy quaver.
He's back again.
Nice one. It's drum and bass this week, all right? Nice one, yeah.
All you have to do is answer this following question. Which famous person's school report reads as follows? And I'm going to read it to you. This school report, right? A disappointing report overall. They need to take account of staff comments, though pleasing performances in English.
Who could that be?
Is it A? Is it A, me?
Is it B, me?
Or is it C, me?
Right.
Yes, if you think you know the answer to that question, then give us a call. Come on, keep dancing.
Sorry.
The usual number is 0891 22
Double nine, double
oh. What's the number, Dec?
It's 0891 22 99 00.
Coach, costs no more than 25 pence, but if you're under 18, ask permission of your parents. But the lines are open for 3 minutes, so start calling right now.
But now stand by, because after the break, there's another reason to watch Dec dancing really stupidly on Channel 4.
Trainers in this time.
Thanks, love.
Young Jonathan's trainers in the washing, and they always look like new. Yeah, but they're too tight for him. He walks like that because he's got a screw loose. He's got nothing to do with washing machines. Now, come on, you lot. Have your sandwiches, wash your hands and faces, and go and say ta to your granddad.
What on earth was all that about?
Was the Brown family arguing? I'm going to Maristance today. No, I am. No, I am. But anyway, that reason to watch Channel 4 was a clip from the new soap tonight called Spring Hill, which begins at 6 o'clock tonight on Channel 4.
Denise, I think you've got a lovely pair.
Oh, thanks, Dec.
Now, before the break, we give you the chance to call and collect the CD, and the question was, please, Ant.
The question was, now listen to this, whose school report said, a disappointing report overall, they need to take account of staff comments, though pleasing performances in English.
Now, was it A, me?
Or was it B, me?
Or was it C, me?
It was A, me.
Hey! Take account of staff comments, Declan.
Yes, all right.
And we have the winners, please, Vicky. Hello, love you, all right?
What they like.
All right, then. I tell you what, she's dying for it.
Anthony!
What?
You can't say that on the telly.
Dying for a holiday, man. She works very hard, you know.
Well, come on then, tell us who the winners are, chosen randomly by a computer.
Okay, number 1 is Denise Lyons from Liverpool.
Hey!
Stevens from Scotland. Get in. Number 3, it's Michael Rose from West Yorkshire.
Hey! Michael.
There are still another 17 winners. The lines are now closed, so don't call us. We'll call you within the next 48 hours if you're one of the other lucky winners. And stay tuned, because there'll be a chance for you to call and collect just a little bit later
Dabby dozy.
But now, with the time at, excuse me please, Anne, 8:21, let's go to Philip Gale for the Big Breakfast News and Weather.
Hi, Phil.
Good morning, these are the top stories. Tough guy Arnold Schwarzenegger is out of action after a heart operation.
Thanks, Phil. Now we're just taking in a few rays here.
Taking a few rays.
Directors on.
Wearing hankies on our heads to protect our scalp from the violent sun, which has burned through the clouds this morning. And with us we have 2 of the stars of the most successful TV drama of all time, Baywatch. It's watched by over 1 billion viewers all over the world. My goodness. That's a lot of people.
That's more than our show anyway, that guy.
Yes, let's not talk about that though, Anthony. So girls, the new series, you're back for a 7th series. Can you let us into a few plot storylines along the way, or are they all top secret?
Oh, we can let you in on a couple of them, I'm
Oh,
sure.
yeah? Go on, then.
My character gets suspended from her job.
Really?
As lifeguard. Yeah, she's a bad girl.
You've got a bit of a nasty streak this season.
Yeah, well, she does a no-no.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so she got her job back, but she gets suspended.
Hooray!
Yay.
I tell you what, like, I have to say, everyone, I think your show is the best thing on telly. But does, like, reporting on serious crimes sort of give you nightmares and stuff?
I'm sorry,
I think you're
Is Nick Ross really that bossy in real life? Is he really bossy?
I'm sorry, just a sec. It's Baywatch, not Crime Watch.
Is it?
Very sorry. I'm very sorry. Now, apparently, in the new series, there's a lot of really good guest appearances. Who have you got in the new series?
There's a lot of new people on the show. There's a lot of great storylines. It's going to be a very exciting season to watch. And you just have to stay tuned and see what's going to be coming up next on the show.
You've got one of the guys from Chips on, haven't you?
Yes,
one of the guys
yes,
on the
we
bike.
do. Yeah, Eric Estrada.
Chips.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
right.
right. Eric Estrada.
Yeah, I used to be a big
They
fan
were like
of
a
Chips.
70s out in Dec then, weren't they? On bikes and...
This is live TV. this is what I like.
I tell you what about your show. Like, I wish they'd bring it back. Do you?
Which one?
The show that like you'd watch with your mum and that, and they had stories on and stuff when you were a kid, man.
I'm really sorry, and that was Watch with Mother. This is Baywatch. Please, Anne, don't just. Yeah. Now, Donna, what did you do before you got the part in Baywatch? Because you got you got picked in a really strange way, didn't you, for the part?
Well, actually, I just auditioned for the part, you know,
Right.
after I was in a magazine. But I was discovered for the magazine shopping in a grocery store.
Really?
Yeah.
And what was that, just like around the vegetables?
Yeah, the frozen food section, you know.
And somebody just said, "Excuse me."
They were walking around, you know, following me up and down the aisles, and you know, it was a lady. I thought maybe she thought I was shoplifting or something. So, but she didn't. She came up and, you know, and introduced herself or whatever, and blah, 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 and I got the part.
Blimey.
Yeah.
And Tracy, since you've experienced all the success,
yes,
it's affected your parents a bit, hasn't it, when they answer the phone and stuff?
Yes, yes. I'm originally from Cambridge, Massachusetts,
Uh-huh.
and when I first got the part on Baywatch, there was like 1,100 women that auditioned, and it got down to 12, then it got down to 3, and I got it. And when I went home to tell them that I got the part, they just started screaming and jumping up and down and laughing. And so whenever anyone calls them to say, you know, for whatever reason, they answer the phone, "Hello, Baywatch." You know, they're just so excited and so proud.
That's like my mum. "Hello, Ant and Dec Unzipped." Very proud. Now, the whole Baywatch thing, obviously, you know, it's to do with lifeguards and saving lives. So do you actually have to be a good swimmer? Because I'm not too... You do?
So yes, sorry to interrupt you, but they want you to know how to swim as best as you can, if not be a lifeguard.
See, I've got you now. I've got you now. But, you know, like, I mean, like ladies, for example, right? If you had a swimming costume for the first time and I wore it and ripped it, would I write to you or Anne Robinson? Would you say?
Sorry, that's Watchdog. Baywatch. Ladies, I'm really sorry.
I can't seem to get the hang of it.
It's been a disaster, this one. Sorry. Over to Denise now with some guy.
Some guy? Some guy? He's not just some guy, he's a hunk and the star of Baywatch. It's David Chokerchee! Can I tempt you with my ice cream?
Absolutely.
So what do you think of English women then? Go on, have some.
I'm good. God, smells funny.
Don't play that game because we haven't finished yet. All right. So what's your idea of a perfect night out? Wait for it. Come on then, what's your idea of a perfect night out with a chick?
It depends. Maybe like a romantic dinner and some, you know, maybe seeing some theater, some music.
Do you like to go clubbing? You're a bit rock and roll or not really?
Yeah, I love music. I love it. Go do a little slam dancing.
Yeah, what's slam dancing?
You guys don't have slam dancing here? You know, when you run into each other as hard as you can?
Yeah, okay, well listen, thank you very much, David.
You bet.
Stand by for very good news on Channel 4! Mercy!
Hello.
Hello. That reason to watch Channel 4 was a clip from The Naked Truth, which you can see tonight at 11:35 p.m. right here on 4. I've got ice cream up my nose.
Oh, you're all right there, Lorna.
I nearly went in the pool.
You nearly went
I'm
there.
watching my back because I think he's going to get me back before the end of the show.
But still to come on today's show later on.
Did you, Ant?
Cardiff goes to Hollywood with the release of Twin Town. Wales answer a train spotting in Snapcackle and Park.
In honour of our Baywatch guests, Wayne Hemingway looks at the latest in Beachwear at 8:40.
And Snap mixes with Bob Monkhouse, Anthea Turner and Sean Maguire at last night's Sunshine Awards.
But now it's time for our second movie snap of the day.
Snap. Cackle.
Sunblock, you see, because my mum told us to protect myself against the harmful UV rays that the sun's bringing down today.
That's not sunblock. That's squeezed cheese.
Oh, you're joking. I wondered why all the mice followed us to the toilet earlier on.
Stay tuned for another reason to watch Channel 4.
that's when Hayden Keys is going to step on it.
I don't understand. Are you two guys having a fight or something?
Oh, nothing like that. But it'll be an accident. Hayden's a pretty big boy.
You lost me. If it's going to be an accident, how do you know it's going to happen?
Well, I saw it. In the future.
You're definitely my favourite, you know that, don't you?
Excellent.
Oh, sorry. Hello there and welcome back. And that reason to watch Channel 4 was a clip from Northern Exposure, which you can see tonight at 10:35 p.m. right here on Channel 4.
Well, and can I just say, Northern Exposure isn't a programme about a jaunty bloke with his flies open, all right?
And in just a moment's time, Vanessa will be talking to Wayne Hemingway, and today he's looking at beachwear.
But now at 8:41, it's time to go over to Phil Gill for the Big Breakfast News and Weather Bulletins.
Good morning, these are the top stories. The British woman sentenced to 25 years in a tide...
It's Nancy
How
to have
your
a boulder
boulders,
holder.
Dave? Just hanging loose there.
And we've got another pair down there, blue ones, £40 from Headworks.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have got a boulder
But
holder.
they're very much on the baggy side.
And I brought a pair of mine, which, you know, when I went on that appalling holiday to Disneyland
Yes, that you hated,
at
yeah.
Christmas,
Yeah.
I got a pair from the Nike factory outlet, and I wore them twice, and the boulder holder ripped. And now my boulder...
Can we see this?
Yeah, look at that.
Holder is shredded.
Look at that, it's a shredded...
Look at that.
So, Nike, I want my money back.
Now, this is what I do for this programme. Would you handle Wayne Hemingway's boulder holder? I think not. I think not.
Well, you have done.
I didn't really want to.
Yeah, but you have done, haven't you?
Right. What does it say about your boulders that you ripped your holder so quickly?
Yeah, just that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, demonstration time. It's been sunny the last few weeks.
Yeah.
But look at it today.
Yeah.
And I think it's a time that young girls should walk through the streets wearing skimpy bikinis.
You always think that.
They should wear straw hats also to protect their ears from sunburn. And if you notice, mine are flaking.
Yes.
I've spent a couple of weeks off in the sun over
Yes.
Easter and they're all flaking. Do you want to feel that?
Don't flake on me. This is revolting. Why do I have to
And
go through this?
also wear sunglasses because they are practical and they also make you look a little bit mysterious.
Okay, well, let's see them
So,
then.
first of all, Matsia wearing a Marina Spadafora, £44, Elite sunglasses, £20, and a Christine Beck hat from Phoenix at £99.
Note the pierced belly button.
Very nice indeed.
Very nice.
Very nice indeed.
Next one.
Next one is Lucinda. Now here, I have combined two swimsuits.
You haven't.
Two swimsuits.
You daring old thing,
From
you.
Miss Selfridge, £20 each. And notice, the off-the-shoulder boulder holder.
Yes.
Is that an off-the-shoulder boulder holder? Yes.
Yes.
And the glasses are from Global, and she's wearing a second-hand Stetson.
I don't know why that's so funny, but it really is.
Finally, we have Melanie wearing a Hermes swimsuit, $195, diesel sunglasses,
£195.
yeah, and dollar grand hat, £59. All of it worth it, looking fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Now we have here something that we would like you to model.
Yes.
It's an itsy bitsy tiny bikini. £16 from Marno.
Oh.
Would that fit? Just try that on over the top.
Finger, just my finger. I think would be good.
Would that fit you as well?
I think it's a bracelet,
Yeah.
possibly.
But you have actually got a swimsuit on, haven't you? Let's rip your shirt off.
Wait, please.
Look at this, I'm ripping it. Get off! Get off! Yay! Yay!
Take a break before I bust out all over.
Yay!
Oh, get a bit steamy there, boys.
Calm
She's a
down.
hot chick, that Vanessa. Okay, but now it's your final chance to...
Call and
collect! Yes, and this morning we're giving away 10 copies of the video starring Susan
Not
Sarandon.
10?
10, yes.
10?
And Sean Penn. It's the video of Dead Man Walking and the book. Everybody. We're giving 10 of these away, and but we need a question from Dec, don't
Well,
we,
the
mate?
question is, whose school report said this? They are bright and able to contribute a great deal to music lessons. There is occasionally a slight danger of complacency. They do need to push themselves to do justice to their talent. Most people would be pleased with 69%, but they should not be. Was it A?
Me?
Was it B, me?
Or was it C? C, me?
Now, if you know the answer, give us a call on this number, and here it is now.
The number is 0891 22 99
Calls cost no more than 25p, but if you're under 18, please ask permission of the person who pays the phone bill.
We'll see you after the break.
Hello there! Welcome back to the Big Breakfast. I'm Denise van Outen.
I'm Declan Donnell.
I'm Ant McPartlin.
And before the break, we give you the chance to call and collect a video and a book. All you had to do was answer one simple question.
Yes, and that question was, whose school report said as follows: they are bright and able to contribute a lot to a great deal to music lessons. There is occasionally a slight danger of complacency. They just need to push themselves to do justice to their talent. Most people will be pleased with 69%, but they should not be.
Was it A, me?
Was it B, me?
Or was it C, me?
And the correct answer was?
Me! Hey! Most people would be happy with 69%, but not me. No. Thanks, love.
The winners, they're chosen randomly by our computer.
And the winners are Martin Lee from Liverpool.
Yes, Martin!
2, Stacey Oliver from Bath. And Rory Brownlow from Leeds.
Yay! Congratulations. There's still another 7 lucky winners, and we'll be contacting you within the next 48 hours if you've won. But don't worry if you didn't get to win today, because there'll be a chance for you. Don't worry to call and collect tomorrow.
Of course they will. Now it's time for Snap, Cackle, and Pop. Oh!
Snap. Cackle.
Pop!
On today's course, the day belonged to the award winners, who stole the show.
He's my brother. Thank you.
Who says Snap doesn't have a heart?
That was lovely.
That was lovely.
So lovely.
That was lovely. But now it's time for the final Big Breakfast news and weather with Phil Gale.
Bulletins!
Good morning, these are the closing headlines. Sandra Gregory, the British woman sentenced to 25 years in a Thai jail for heroin smuggling, will complete her sentence. More news tomorrow.
Thanks, Phil. So you're going to make sure you see me later. So lovely you. All right. Anyway, now for the final time this morning, let's go over to Richard Orford. Over to you, Dickie boy.
Thanks very much. I mean, the Fasten X is a joinings exhibition for fastenings and all the like. I started off the morning as a cynical observer.
Thanks very much, Richard. Now, all that's left for me to say is thanks very much to our guests. Thanks to the Supernaturals, Howard Still, Tracy Donnell and David from Baywatch, and all the Brown family again.
Fantastic show for you tomorrow. Yes, Snap gets the latest soap gossip from Damon Albarn, and we take a look at Gillian Anderson's first foray into the world of pop. And there's another chance to win tickets to see Cooler Shaker, Ash and Dodgy at the V97 Summer Concert. All that plus lots more. Make sure you join us tomorrow 7 till 9. We'll see you then.